What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stoss, and today I have Daniel with me. And we are here to have a game of Warhammer Fantasy 6th edition. Yes, hell yeah, we are back for another game of 6th edition. And today it is going to be 2,000 points of the Orcs and Goblins versus...
Lizardmen.
Ooh,
yeah,
yes!
should be pretty good.
Hell yeah, the Lizardmen have made it to the channel. I am super stoked to get the Lizard Boys, the cold-bloodeds out here. Man, so cool, so cool. And this is a freshly painted army.
It is, yeah, and it hasn't been played with yet, so this is going to be awesome.
Indeed. Yep. Hopefully the entire army won't get the curse of the freshly painted model, which is totally a thing.
Hope
not. But yeah, man, they look fantastic.
Yeah,
we've got some official G dubs. We've got a couple of sweet looking 3D prints. It's a beautiful looking army, my man. It's a beautiful looking army, but you will see all of that in a minute. Yeah, this should be a lot of fun. This is mine and Daniel's first game together.
Yeah, should be interesting.
Indeed. Daniel's travelled up from northern New South Wales to come and have a game with me, so thank you so much for coming up, my man. But yes, we will get into it in just a moment. Now, if you are interested in coming and having a game with me on the channel and you live near Brisbane or are willing to travel, hit me up on the Rogue Element Gaming Facebook page. Links in the description and we'll get something sorted out. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the YouTube things. We're just going to keep growing this little thing out, drawing new people into this hobby, this channel. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. You hit the join button and it takes you to a page where you can have a look at the different tiers that you can use to support us here. Hitting the join button doesn't lock you into anything, it just takes you to a spot so you can have a look. Now, speaking of new channel members, I have a new one to shout out. How good is that? And it is the Old Tower. The Old Tower, and he has come in at the rarest of shout outs, the Rare Choice membership. So, mate, thank you so much. That is super epic. You, sir, are an absolute boss. So, I know, right? What a beast.
Awesome.
What a beast. So yeah, if you're interested in supporting the channel, that's how you can do it, guys. But without any further ado, we'll have a look at the armies, we'll have a look at the table, and then we will get this underway. Yes! And here we have my 2,000 points of Orcs and Goblins. So I've changed my list up a little bit today, people. There's a few new models on the field, but we will go through them as they come. So, starting out with the General, yes, we are doing a magic heavy list. It's going to be the Battle of the Mages. So, with the General, it is the great Orc Shaman Snaggle Toof of the Toof clan. He is going to be equipped with the magic staff of Buzzgob's Knobbly Staff, which just allows him to re-roll all of the casting dice on a single spell once per magic phase. Basically just to mitigate those horrific greenskin miscasts. But that's it, that's all he's got. He's level 4, he's coming to lead the Orc horde. Alright, the muscle of the characters is his battle standard bearer Zog, Big Boss Zog. He is armed as usual with Drog's Dead Art armor, giving him a 1-up armor save, and the Sword of Might, giving him +1 strength. Alright, moving on to the Little Night Goblin Shamans. We've got Ziggity and Zaggity, both of them level 2 Night Goblin Shamans. Ziggity has Nibbler's Itty Ring with the bound spell of Edbutt, and Zaggity has the Madcap Mushrooms to buff up some fanatics. Hell yeah! So that is the Lord and Heroes. Moving on to the core, we have 20 Orc Biggins, armed with choppers, light armor, shield, and full command. Then we've got 20 Orc Boys, double chopper, light armor, full command. We have 34 Night Goblins, spears, shields, full command, and maybe some fanatics hidden within. Alright, moving on to the special, we have the big boys, the black boys, the Black Orcs. We've got 19 of them, full command, choppers and shields, heavy armor, and they have the magic standard of Oh god, what is it? Nog's Banner of Butchery. It is the banner, and it allows them to add +1 attack to everyone in the unit once per game. Alright, continuing with the special, we have 2 Orc Boar Chariots. Yes, this is one of the new units being added to the army. Now look, I know, it has unpainted bases. It's burning my ass, people, I understand. I'm sure it's burning yours too. But yeah, I painted this being like, that's something I can add to the army quickly, no problem. And I have a chariot base around here somewhere, painted it, went to find the base. Can't find it. Just can't find it anywhere, so I've got a bunch ordered off eBay. They'll be here sometime soon, but I wanted to get it on the field, so you'll have to forgive me, guys. But there it is, 2 Orc Boar Chariots in the list. Yes, love it. All right, continuing with the special, we have a single artillery piece with the Orcs and Goblins this game. It is just a single Goblin Rock Lobber. And then for the rest, lot, we have a unit of 6 trolls. Hell yeah, I have painted another 3 trolls to add to the unit. Trying a big unit of 6. I don't know if it's a great idea. Maybe I should run them as 2 units of 3, but I'm going for 6. I want some, a little bit of, redundancy so that if a troll or 2 dies on the way in there, I've still got a big front rank of 3. And that is it. That is the list. It's a bit of a different one. It's still the magic heavy, Orc Shaman list, but with, a couple of chariots, thick unit of trolls. That's a bit of a gamble because I've spent a lot of points on trolls and I only have a leadership 8 general, and they be stupid, so we'll see how it goes, but that is it. That is my 2,000 points of Orcs and Goblins. And here we have Daniel's freshly painted and beautifully done Lizardmen 2,000 point army. All right, Daniel, take us away, sir.
Alright, so we have a 4th generation Slann. He has no other upgrades or anything like that, just the 4th generation upgrade.
Just the naked toad.
Just lovely. The naked toad with he's just a bit older than a young toad, that's all. That's all he is.
Love it.
And then we've got, so for our heroes, we've got 2 skink priests.
Awesome.
He's got a dispel scroll. He's just naked.
Yep, similarly naked.
They're both just level 1s, so level 4, level 1, level 1.
Very nice.
Then we've got a unit of Temple Guard, so there's 16 Temple Guard. I haven't modeled them, but there is a full command in that Temple Guard unit. So we've got like champion, banner bearer, musician.
Beautiful, easy.
So the other 2 core, we've got a unit of 10 skinks with blowpipes.
Yeah.
Then we've got a unit of 12 skinks with shields and javelins.
Very nice, hell yeah.
And then for special, we've got 2 units of Croxigors with no upgrades of any kind.
Nice.
They just have great weapons and then their normal killy selves.
These are the beautiful 3D printed Croxigor.
So those are the 1-page rules Croxigors, I think.
Oh, nice. Mate, they look fantastic.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Then we've got some GW Pterodons, so just 2 units of 3 Pterodons. No upgrades on them either. They all just have javelins plus their skinks.
Hell yeah, the flyboys.
Yeah. Love it. And then we've got 2 Stegodons, so I'm using a Bastiladon as a Stegodon. They are both equipped the same, so they both have the giant bow, 5 skinks with the Hoda. The skinks just have the giant bow and javelins.
Hell yes, look at it, the big dinosaur boys. They've made it to the table at last.
Yeah.
This is very nostalgic for me. I was telling Daniel already, my original opponent back in the primary school days, the guy that got me all into this, was a Lizardman player. So my main opponent for many years, getting smashed over and over again, was by the cold-blooded lizards. So this is an amazing moment for me, getting them back on the table, seeing them again, all gloriously painted. So cool, man, so cool.
It's going to be awesome.
Hell yeah, but that is it. That is the 2,000 points of the Lizardmen. All right, rolling up the spells for the Orc Shamans. Great Shaman Snaggle Toof is going to be rolling 4 on the Big Wa. Oh, sorry Ziggity. 4 on the Big Wa, and Ziggity and Zaggy will be rolling their spells on the Little Wa. So just quickly, I get questions about my spell cards. I got them from the 6th edition Facebook group in the files section there. They've got a bunch of different files, and one of them is these beautifully made up cards, these spell cards, because they are super cool. They weren't a thing in 6th edition. I think spell cards only became a thing in 8th. But yes, someone has put together, I'm not sure who, but someone put together these beautiful cards. They've got, a nice little art piece on the back of each deck. They've got everything you need on the card. So if you're interested in picking these up, join or apply to join the 6th edition Facebook group. It's a super awesome group to be a part of. So join it if you're not. It's awesome. So that's where you can get these guys. So these will be the spells that we are rolling up today. So let's start with Great Shaman Snaggle Toof. So he is going to be rolling 4. What do I want? I want Mork Save Us, I want Gork will Fix It, and I want War and Gork's Warpath. Those are the ones that I'm hoping for here. So I want to see a 1, 2, 5, and 6. But let's see what he has today. Oh, excellent. A 1, a 2, and a 5. That's pretty damn good so far. And I've got a double 2, so I've got a single reroll here. I need to see a 6. Realistically, I need to see a 4 or 6 here because I want at least some sort of Gork stomping. Here we go. 4 or 6. 6! 5. That's another reroll. Come on. 6. Yes. Oh my god. I got all the spells I want. Yeah. Epic. So these ones can flip on over. That's a great start. Hell yeah. Orc Shavens. All right. Now coming down for little Ziggity and Zaggity. So Ziggity here has the bound spell of Headbutt. So I wouldn't mind him getting an extra one. Apart from that, I'm not too fussed. So let's have a look-see. A 6 and a 2. Interesting. The Fists of Gork. And here we go. Interesting, very good. And then for little Zaggity, the Hand of Gork, and 4? There you go, yes, and Brainburster. No more Headbutts, no double Headbutt, that makes me sad. Brainburster's good, that's the 24-inch 2d6 strength 4 hit magic missile, that's pretty sweet. But that is it, those are the spells for the Orcs and Goblins today. Alright, we are rolling up the spells for the Lizardmen, and they have elected to go Heavens, the lore of Heavens here, and there it is, there's the fabulous the picture of the Heavenly Man. So, sir, we're going to start with the level 4 Slann.
Let's see what we get.
Indeed, what's he got?
Ooh,
we got some doubles. We've got the Portent of Fear. Okay, we're looking for that reroll again. Oh my god, never ending. Come on. Oh my god.
Wow,
So
I'm going to get a different dice.
do it. 1, 5, or 6. No.
What is going on?
You can do it. A 1.
All right.
Oh mate, no comment. No comment for the big boy, but all right.
I'm going to have to take those. Don't have a choice.
All right, so we'll just move these to the top for the big man. He has these currently. All right, rolling for this little guy.
Yep.
The one without the scroll. He gets the comet. Amazing.
I might switch his back to a number 1 though.
Back to the Amul. Very good. The second sign of Amul, which is rerolls, much like Mork will save us. And then the one for the Dispel Scroll wielding boy. 4.
I'll keep that one.
Keep that one? Oh, no comment today.
I know.
So sad.
That's the whole point of taking Heavens.
I know, is to cool
the
down
lulz.
the comment. Indeed.
Next time.
Indeed.
Next time.
All right, cool. So we've got some stuff to help in combat. We've got some gnarly thunderbolts, lots of lightning coming out, and there it is. There are the spells for the Lizardmen. And here we are, all set up and deployed for this 2,000 point throwdown between the green and the blue. Hell yeah. So the basic kind of narrative that we have going on here is this Lizardman force has decided to come into the Badlands. So Lizardmen have the ability to go into certain temples that they have that can teleport to other places of power throughout the old world. And this Lizardman force, led by the Slann, has entered one of their temples back in Lustria and have come out into the Badlands. They've obviously have like an old temple that's somewhere in a cave in the Badlands, once when this was, a verdant, swampy, beautiful place that is, like Lustria. They had a temple here, and they've come out because they are seeking an object of power that they feel the pull of from the Badlands that is currently being held by Great Shaman Snaggle Toof. Yes, currently one of his, one of the pieces that he has, hanging around his neck or, in his filthy little sack is an old Lizardman relic of power, a mad little golden bauble of some sort that he, doesn't even know that that's the case. He feels that it's special and that it fuels him somehow, but that's about it, Instinctually, he knows it's something important. And this Lizardman, hatchling thing, whatever it is that they call themselves, have turned up to take it. It's time to reclaim it for the great lizards, for the great toads. And so they have come through their portal into the Badlands to fight this duel of wills, this magic battle to reclaim the relic. So that is it. That's the kind of the basic kind of narrative we've got going on here. Let's have a look at the table. So we did the usual, put the stuff on the table and scatter it around and then push and pull as need be. So we've got 2 woods. We've got 2 hills. Now both of these hills will be considered difficult terrain for moving over as well, because they definitely don't look, super open ground in terms of scaling a ranked unit up and over it. We've got a impassable piece over there with that large standing stone. We've got an impassable piece over here. We've got a water feature of this, this gross little acrid swamp. And then we've got a few very difficult terrain pieces with these little rock piles, these spires of rock coming out of the Badlands. In terms of terrain, as always, I have the house rule that you are allowed to march through difficult and very difficult terrain, but it still halves and quarters your movement as usual, but marching is allowed. So let's have a look at deployment. So on the Orc and Goblin lines, we have out on the flank, we've got the Orc boys and one of the chariots. Nestled in the woods is the Rock Lobber. Then the front line, we've got the Biggins, the Night Goblins with Ziggity and Zaggity on either corner, the big unit of Trolls, and then guiding the force from the rear are the disciplined Black Orcs, which has Big Boss Zog and Great Shaman Snaggle Toof within it. Just, creating a nice little bubble of don't you fail your animosity checks and also don't be stupid. So they're guiding the forces from the rear, which is, the big brain move from Great Shaman Snaggletooth. And then way out on the far flank, we have the new chariot, the lone chariot, which surely this game will be doing absolutely terribly because it's freshly painted and it's on an unpainted base. So expect big things from that chariot. But that is it. That's the Orc and Goblin lines. Daniel, could you please take me through the lines of the Lizardmen?
For sure. Okay, so I've deployed my Slann and his bodyguard here at the rear. Kind of tactically behind this forest so I don't get sniped straight away by the rock lobber.
Indeed, sir.
I've got like a screen of skirmishers in front. I've got my units of Croxigors, they're like shock infantry, so they're gonna try and come around this side, the flank.
Indeed.
I've got my birds way out on the flanks, so hopefully they'll be able to harass and slow down the orc lines as much as possible.
I'm sure they will.
And then I've got my my tanks, essentially. My big dinosaurs of to the sides here, so hopefully they'll get some nice charges off, but we'll see how we go. And then I've got my 2 skink priests just hiding.
Very good. Yes, one behind the hill and behind the woods.
They'll be there singing their prayers and looking up at the sky for portents the whole game, trying to channel magic.
Love that.
But yeah, that's pretty much the setup. I've gone for a bit of a refused flank, so I've kind of pushed over here, but I don't know, maybe it'll screw everything up, or maybe it'll be a, big brain move.
Indeed, the tactical genius. The tactical
400
genius.
IQ move.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. So cool. Yes, I'm going to be foot slogging it to try and get into the combat over here, surely being slowed down by those guys. So, Orc boys, meh, and, a chariot, it'll move anyway. But still, I was like, do I put him here? Do I put him there? I put him there, and then everything was over there. So that's it. You've done well on the deployment game, sir. We shall maybe. See. Indeed, my friend. All right, so, this is deployment, this is the battlefield, and that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Are you ready, Daniel? Oh, yeah. You are ready, sir. You've got that shaken hand ready. So, Orcs and Goblins did finish deploying first. So, as per usual, old Stoss boy has the +1. So, good luck and Godspeed, sir.
I'm going to get a 6.
All right, show it to me.
No.
Oh, we get a 3. 3 apiece, and I get the +1.
Nice.
Our 2 dice made 6.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
You've got a little bit of shamanic stuff going on there.
That's my psychic power.
Yeah, mate. So it will be Orcs and Goblins, turn 1. Yes! Orcs and Goblins, turn 1. Alright, and always with Orcs and Goblins, we start with the always spicy and entertaining animosity phase. Yes, so let's do it. Let's go down the line. Alright, the Orc boys on the flank. They're okay. The Orc biggins are also okay. The Night Goblins, okay, excellent. Everyone's playing nice. Turn 1 so far. They're feeling disciplined. Love it. Then we have a stupidity test for the Trolls. And this is going to be the thing that is going to get me a little nervous at the start of every turn. Because that's a lot of points that could just be stupid. So they have the General's leadership of 8. How are we going first turn, guys? This is going to set the tone for the game. Yeah, 7. Excellent. They are not stupid at the moment. Love it. Love it. Turn 1, Orcs and Goblins. Everyone's playing good. Well done, boys. Well done. All right, so there's no charges to declare. So at this point, we go on to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, the green tide has basically just surged forward. Out on the flank, our chariot and boys have just swooshed over, trying to get relevant. Up in the middle here, everything has just pushed forward. The biggins doing a bit of a wheel. And out on the far flank, the chariot has just charioted its way up the field. So that's it. That's movement phase done. We slide into magic phase the first. So, on the Orc and Goblin side, I get my 2 power dice base, just for being in the old world, which is saturated by the winds of magic. I've got 4 for Great Shaman Snaggle Toof, 2 for Ziggity, and 2 for Zaggity, giving me a total of 10. 10 power dice over here, very spicy. And how many Dispel dice do you have, sir?
I get 2 plus 2 for the level 4.
Yep.
And then 2 level 1, so I get 6.
Very good. It is 10 to 6. So what am I gonna start with? I will start with 3 dice. I'm going to throw a Brain Burster out from over little Zaggity here, which is a 2d6 strength 4 hit magic missile, and I'm going to shoot it into the Croxigore. Yes, that unit right there. So 3d6 going for it. Brain Burster is an 8+ to cast. Ha! Oh, I get it with irresistible force, sir.
Nice.
Straight off the bat. Huzzah! Lovely. Okay, so it is going to be 2d6 strength 4 hits at those Croxigore. 7. Very good. The average roll. Love that. All right, we have 4s to wound. Strength 4, 2 toughness, 4 Croxigore. Bruh. Ah, 2 wounds. Ouch.
5 ups?
Yes, because you have a 4 up. Yep.
Yep.
Beautiful. 5 up saves. No, 2 wounds come through. A single Croxigore is down to 1 wound remaining. Lovely, a solid little start. You know, the channeling into the brain of that Croxigore, and he sweats. A bit of blood comes trickling out of the snout, but he's still alive. He's still there. All right, what is next? I will throw 3 dice at Mork Save Us, going for the rerolls. Looking for rerolls from Great Shaman Snaggle Toof. Wah! Oh, and I get a 5, 6, 7. 7 on the dice. Do I want to re-roll anything there?
What did you need?
I needed a 5. Okay. So 7 is what I've got. I'll keep it. You're going to try and... Yeah, 2 dice. 2 dice to dispel.
Oh,
getting a double 1. No
Oh.
love. All right, so I do get my D3 re-rolls for the phase. So I will get 2 re-rolls for Snaggle Toof. Very good. All right, and then lastly, I'm going to cast Gork's Warpath, and I'm going to use 4 dice for it. This is the big one. Gork's Warpath is very much the spicy boy of this. And I am going to cast it on your Shaman that has the Dispel Scroll. So let's see how we go. And I get a 6, 10, 15, sir. A 15 on the dice. Ah, yes, and you stop it with authority. Very nice. Nicely done, sir. That is magic phase done. I did a bit of damage, and I got myself some rerolls. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, that brings us to the shooting phase. And I have only a single shooting piece. It is the Rock Lobber, and the Rock Lobber only has 1 visible target. So my choices are clear. I'm going straight for that Stegodon. So what do I think the range is? I'm going to go 26 inches. 26 inches into that there Stegodon. All right, we're landing right in the middle of it currently.
Just say it's that little point there.
Beautiful. All right, let's see if we can keep it there with this scatter and artillery dice. So we're looking for that direct hit. Otherwise, it's going in a random direction, however many inches I roll. So, where does she go? Ha! A direct hit! Huzzah!
Nice.
Huzzah! That's pretty spicy. All right, so I hit it directly. We're maybe going to have to figure out exactly how this hitting works now. All right, so we are randomizing now to see whether we have hit the Stegodon itself or the crew on top of it. Now, to be honest, I've just had a bit of a read on how this works, and I'm not 100% on this. I'm using my best judgment as to how this is rolling out. So firstly, we're just doing that, 1 to 4, it's going to be the Stegodon, 5 and 6, its crew. If it just hits the Stegodon is, it's under the dot, so it's being hit. If it hits the crew, then all of the crew would be considered to be under the template, so each of them would be getting hit by it. But let's see, and by all means, please, somebody, if you know exactly how this is supposed to play out, I'd love to know, because like I said, using my best judgment here, because it's not 100% clear in the rulebook. Yeah, gotta love that. So here we go. Firstly, what have I hit? Is it the crew or the Stegodon? 1 to 4, Stegodon. It is. I've hit the great beast itself. Fabulous. That makes things nice and easy. So it was directly under the dot, so it is hit. And it's hit with a single strength 10 hit that is going to do D6 wounds. So it's toughness 5, so I'm wounding it on a 2. Ha! I do wound it. Oh boy. And how many wounds does this bad boy have?
Only 5.
Only 5? Ooh, this is spicy. So on a 5 up, on a 5 or 6, that Stegodon is just killed by the great rock. Otherwise, it'll be there with taking some damage. So the rock flings out from the rock lobber. It sails into the air. It hits the Stegodon and... No, it obviously clips off part of its scale, smashes off a horn or something, and does a single wound. Oh, wait. I have re-rolls. I'm definitely gonna use one, because mad if you don't. All right. So, old Snaggle Toof, seeing the rocks flying, starts to channel his magic power and instead navigates it to... Oh my god. With the re-roll, amazing. He just green energies it straight into the head of the great beast and boom, kills it. Oh my god, there it is. The opening swing. We'll be back once we get some extra crew on the table. All right, and the crew have just formed a small unit of skirmishers there on the edge of the woods, with the great beast lying next to it with a huge hole through its skull, just there. Oh man. An ignoble end to the great beast. A huge rock just flying out of the woods, and boom. That was hilarious. With the Shaman reroll, it's going off to the edge, not going to do anything, but then the green power just... Brutal. A brutal way to start the game, but yeah, Orcs and Goblins. But I think that's it. There's obviously no combat phases, so that is it. Wow, it was a relatively successful Orc turn 1 with that big death. But that is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 1. Lizardmen, turn 1. No charges to declare at this point? No. So, this is where everything is now, and... we have a little interruption to the movement phase, because fanatics, hell yeah, it's happening. So this little deposed unit have run up to within 8 inches of this unit of night goblins. And surprise, there are fanatics in there. There always is. So it's fanatic time, people. So firstly, I'm going to throw one of them straight towards you know what, I'll go towards the edge. I'll go straight towards that guy there. So we roll 2d6 and see how far we go. We're looking for an 8. So give me an 8. And sure enough, I get a 9. So we're going to clip into him and then just pop an inch out the back to there. So it's just staying away an inch out of the back. So we hit them, lovely, and we have been stuffed full of the madcap mushrooms from little Zaggity here. He's stuffed the mouths full of hallucinogens and thrown them out. So instead of doing D6 strength 5 hits, we're doing 2d6 strength 5 hits this turn. So you've done very well to, you know, absorb that 30-point item into pretty much nothing. So we're doing 2d6 strength 5 hits. Wow, 8. Hell yeah. All right, and we are killing these little skinks on 2s. Oh wow, that's a lot of 1s.
Okay, 4 of them.
4 of them? I can't believe there's one left. Ridiculous. All right, very good. I don't think I'm throwing any more fanatics at it because screw that. We're going to throw the rest basically out into the yonder. So let's go this one. We're just going to put him. I don't know. I'll put a dice where I want it. Right there. Going to put him right towards that dice. 3 inches forward. Uh-oh. Landing right there initially. And this one will go out into this gap over here. And he's going, that's more like it. 9 inches. Heck yeah. Landing right there, sweet. Thus ends the interruption to the movement phase. I can't believe there's still one of those skinks left. Disgusting. But one of them just came flying out and just made mincemeat of those little skinky boys. All right, so this is where everything is at this stage in the movement phase, and this is where it all ends up. All right, just before we go into the movement wrap-up, we do need a panic check for this lone little skinky. Leadership 5, cold-blooded.
Oh, not enough.
No, so they run, and he'll be running 2d6, a whole 4 inches away. Boo. And so I'm guessing I would say that way, you know, maybe away from the fanatic that caused the damage, but also away from me. So yeah, in that direction looks good. Perfect. So because he is below 25% of his starting unit now, he's just going to be running for the rest of the game. He's out of here. He's sad. All of his friends are dead and his beautiful dino. All right, so give us the wrap up of your movement phase.
All right, so skinks went that way, followed by Croxigors.
Indeed.
These Croxigors moved up a little bit. The general's unit just kind of turned slightly, or wheeled slightly, I should say.
Indeed.
The Stegodon moved up a little bit.
Yeah.
Didn't march because I want to shoot its bow. They moved up to be at the edge of the forest.
Yeah.
And then we have Pterodons moving up over the flanks.
Indeed, Pterodons getting ready to harry the sides of the battlefield. All right, cool. That's movement phase done. We're rocking and rolling into a Lizardman magic phase. All right, sir, build your power pool. What do you got?
So 2
Yep.
for normal, 4 for the wizard, and then 2 for the level 1s.
Beautiful, sir.
So 8 dice.
Indeed, and I'll be getting 2 for regular stuff, 2 for my level 4, and 1 each for my level 1. So I will also be opposing you with 6 dice, sir.
All right.
All right.
So first up, let's go with the Slann. It's going to cast second sign of them all. So
Very
I need a 6 up.
Look for those re-rolls. What'd you get?
I got a 6, but I get +1, so I become a 7.
Ooh, a 7. So yes, Slanns get +1 to casting and dispelling, which is pretty spicy. They are the masters of the magic. Interesting. You got a 7. I don't like you having re-rolls. Re-rolls are no fun. So, but you've also got a bunch of damaging spells. But no rerolls for you. I will try and get rid of it with 3 dice, sir. And I do. Irresistibly denies it. I resist. Very good. You may continue.
All right. Next, I'm going to do Forked Lightning from him at the Goblin unit.
At the Goblin unit. Very good, sir.
I need a 7 or more on 2d6.
Very good.
Nope.
No. Ooh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
And then I'm going to do Uranon's Thunderbolt at the same target.
Okay, cool. This is the bigger version, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
It's the no armor saves version.
No armor saves, very nice.
Goes off on a 13.
A 13. Well, look,
12
I've
plus
got 3 dice left. I may as well try and stop it. I need a big dice here for that to happen.
Oh
my god, did I do?
Nice.
Wow, ridiculous. Okay.
All right.
The battle of wills has begun, and so far the green are taking the better half of it.
Okay, magic.
All right, that's magic done. It's shooting time, sir.
These guys will go.
Yeah.
I'm going to put half into him.
Yep.
And the other half into him.
Fantastic. All right, so because they are shooting, they've moved and they have multiple shots, they are negative a bunch to hit, and they're shooting at single targets. They have, so half of them, these 5 shooting at him will need 7s to hit, and then the 5 shooting at this, because they're also over half range, will need 8s to hit. So the 7s will need to roll 6s to hit, and then 4 pluses to get hits. And these will need 6s to hit, followed by 5 pluses. So we're going to start with the ones going at the this one here.
Yep.
All right, sir. Needing 6s to start off with. 2. We get 2, and then needing to convert those into 4 pluses, we get 1, mate.
Yay.
Hell yeah, that's pretty spicy. And then what's the strength of one of these bad boys?
3, I think.
All right, well then you're most likely just going to be a 4+ to kill. Yeah, 5 will definitely do it. Boom!
Lucky.
That fanatic is removed. Very nice, sir.
Right.
And then the remaining 5 at this one, needing 6s to start off with. Ooh, getting 3? Hell yeah. And then needing 5s and 6s here.
No!
Ah, nothing. That was the important one. Bugger! All right, sir. Not bad. You got rid of one of them. Solid. Where are we going next?
Let's do these guys throwing the things at them.
The javelins. So Javelin has an 8-inch range, does not suffer penalties for shooting at long range or for moving. So it's just going to be their base ballistic skill and 3 shots, and their ballistic skill 3, I'm assuming. Yep. Beautiful, sir. 3 shots at 4s to hit. Oh, nice. A full spread of hits. Nicely done. It's strength 3.
Strength 4. Is that poisoned?
It is, I don't know, is it poisoned?
They are poisoned. I mean, it's poison.
Oh, yeah, 6 to hit. Yes, yeah. Absolutely. So that's an auto
poison.
wound. Beautiful. And they're strength 4?
They are. They're base strength 4.
What?
Yep.
When does skin stop to strength 4?
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
I suppose they get extra strength for the swooping of the boys.
I guess so.
You know, it's the speed at which they're coming down and throwing them in. But very good, sir. All right, so this is an auto wound for poison, and these will be wounding on 4s. / killing on 4s. Nothing. So you do kill 1.
Oh.
A single orc goes down to the javelin of the swooping boys. Very cool. All right, what's next, sir?
These guys will just shoot at the trolls.
At the trolls, lovely. So similarly, needing 4s to hit.
1.
A single hit. Strength 4, toughness 4, force to wound. You do wound him. We have a 4-up regen. So far, a spear, a javelin has come through. Bonk! Into the troll, and the troll is unable to regenerate it. Lame! So a troll is down to 2 wounds remaining. Very nice. What's next?
I'll do his Hoda, the bow, firing at them.
Oh yes, the big bow into the boys, into the trolls. Fantastic.
I'm only ballistic skill 3, so just hitting you on 4s.
Now nothing for moving and shooting for this thing?
Because it's got the Hoda special rule.
So moving and shooting is no problem?
He can move and fire.
What about over half range?
I think it's range 36.
Okay,
so
yeah, you're sweet. Sweet, all right, so it's just going to be a 4 to hit. That's spicy as. And it is a hit with a 6. Very nice.
Strength 5.
Yep, so wounding on a 3. You do wound.
And it does D3.
Fantastic. All right, D3, roll it out.
3.
Ooh, we're doing the 3. So far, you are killing the front guy. But
regen.
Do I regen it? All right, so 4-up regens. I do regen 1 of them, sir. So, boom, you do end up killing the front guy. So I guess that means it goes through. Right?
It does, yeah.
Sweet. All right, so into the next rank at -1 strength, though, yeah?
Yep.
Sweet, so wounding the next rank on a 4.
Nope.
No. Very good, but you have felled a troll. Nicely done. All right, that's it. That's the turn done. We didn't get off any awesome spicy magic. You did kill a troll. That's pretty sweet. And you got rid of one of those fanatics. Probably the lesser of the important fanatics, but nonetheless, you got rid of one of them. So, not the worst, not the best. You've moved in position, but that is it. That is the end of Lizardmen, turn 1. Orcs and Goblins, turn 2. Animosity, as always. Let's start with the boys. They're all right. The biggins, also all right. The night goblins, they're killing it. Hell yeah. Everyone's still doing their job. the stupid test. Leadership 8. Yes, excellent, excellent. So far, no one is not doing the right thing. That's all right. I mean, at this point, it's not, if I'd gotten some of that out of the way now, that wouldn't have been the worst because it's not crucial time yet. So that makes me a little nervous for later. But okay, there's that done. So now we go to charges to declare. I think I've only got one. My chariot will declare a charge on the skinks. Hold or flee, sir.
Can I stand and shoot?
So you can either, if you hold, you can stand and shoot.
Oh, okay, yep.
Or you can flee.
All right, I'll hold.
Ooh, intriguing. Unexpected, very good. So we'll be standing and shooting. So you need to be under half of my charge range.
Is it half charge range or half shooting range?
All right, so the stand and shoot allowance is they cannot be within half of the charge distance. So this needs to be outside of 7 inches for them to get to stand and shoot, and we've elected to, with that knowledge, just continue to hold. So let's have a look-see. Yeah, we are. We're just that little bit too close. So no stand and shoot. Oh boy. So boom, 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 boom. We go slamming into them, and there they are. And that's where they end up after we have slammed into them. Oh boy, watch out, skinkies. All right, so that's all the charges done. So now we go to compulsory moves. And this is when I am getting very nervous about this guy right here. Because if he goes straight backwards, he's going into this unit and then into my Black Orcs. There's a lot of potential problems for me right here. Even that one could come flying back horrifically. Really, that one just needs to sail off into the distance. But all right. Let's get the pain out of the way. Let's start with, actually no, I want to start with him so that if this one ends up going that way, maybe he's out of the way. So we're gonna go with this guy first. I want to go straight into those Croxigor. All right, oh dear. We're going at 2d6 in this direction. That away, lame. So we're going 4 inches out there. Ending up right there. Lame. All right, this guy. You need to go that way. You need to get the hell out of my face. Oh, interesting.
Also going...
I think he's going straight into this, which means he's dead.
Yeah.
Yep, he's dead. Boom! Straight into the difficult terrain and ends up choking himself out on his chain. Just off he goes. The tale of the fanatics is sung. Lovely, cool. So that is the compulsory step done. We go on to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. I don't feel good about anything. I forgot to move with Black Orcs. Black Orcs are moving forward. There we go. Huzzah! Bringing up the rear, as they do. So, over on this flank, we had a choice to turn and try and do something about those, or ignore them. I've ignored them. Moved 4 inches forward because we are march blocked. Chariot has moved up. Everything in the middle here has just kind of shuffled and moved, trying to, stay roughly out of charge range, but still be in a threatening position. I don't know what I'm doing here. There's too much terrain for me to be able to fit everything, so it's all a bit, I don't know, it's pretty messy. Trolls of my 2 Shamans have jumped out of the units because their job with the Night Goblins is done, and now it's time for them to just hang around and not be in, danger close to all that fighting over there. And that is it. That is it. We move on to the magic phase. I've still got my 10. You've still got your 6. So this round, I'm going to start with something that I forgot last turn, and that is using my bound item, Nibbler's Itty Ring. And I'm going to shoot an Edbutt out at those Croxigor, sir. So it's doing a single strength 4 hit with no armor saves allowed.
And what's its casting value?
It is a casting value of 3. So a 3+ will stop it.
Yeah.
Do you want to throw any dice at it?
I'll throw 1 dice.
Ooh, good. He's hoping for it. Let's see it, sir.
I get +1. Oh,
of course. So a 2+ will do it. Yeah, and sure enough. Boom. Nibbler's Itty Ring is gone. Very good. All right. Well, we've drained a dice. Huzzah. Cool. I will... I'm going to throw 3 dice at Mork Save Us to get me D3 rerolls. And I do get it on a 13, sir.
I'll just let you have that one.
You let me have that. Ooh, thank you. D3 rerolls for 2. Very nice. A consistent 2 rerolls. I will cast 3 dice. 3 dice at... I'll use 3 dice with a Brain Burster. Brain Burster on the Croxigor again. Looking for an 8+. and I get it with a 11, sir. I'm going to use my once per game Shaman fungus to add an extra dice to this. So I just get to roll this after I've cast to eat my fungus to add this many more points. But if I roll a 1, it's an automatic miscast. So 1, no, damn it, no. Oh boy, my hubris, it is being my undoing. So let's see what happens here. On a roll of d6, you want to roll high, but it's all pretty bad for Orcs and Goblins. So, 5? Oh. The caster's mind is so befuddled by the dazzling wow-ness of it all that he forgets one of his spells. Randomly select a spell. The caster cannot use that spell for the rest of the battle. All right, that is pretty good. Hand of Gork is not very useful. I hope it's that one. So let's go 1, 2, 3, Brain Burster, 4, 5, 6, Hand of Gork. Really want to see a 4, 5, 6 here. Ha! Yeah, Hand of Gork is gone. Huzzah! That was the least worst thing that could have happened. Yay, that's pretty sweet. Alright, still, not good magic phase. Alright, and all I have left is 4 dice, and I'm going to use it on Gork's War Path. And I'm going to put the Path of War onto oh no, I can't use the Shaman reroll on that dice. Can't negate a miscast with Shaman rerolls. That's not the way that works. So I'm gonna put it on someone. I'm not sure who. I think I want to put it on the Croxigor. So let's do it. Ha! Ooh, that is not a very good roll. That is 4, 8, 11, 12. All right, now with the Staff of Badum, I can do a re-roll here. I can re-roll all of these dice. A 12 on 46 is pretty damn low. So you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm once again exhorting my hubris, so, ha! I don't think I got much more. I got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for 1 extra point. 13, sir. All right. How many you going to use?
Just going to throw 5 dice.
5 dice. If you get a double 1, you fail. Oh, nah, well, you stop it. You stop it, sir.
Stop it on 19.
Very
Plus
good.
1.
Very good. With authority. All right, not a very good Orc and Goblin magic phase, but that is fair enough. So, it's Rock Lobber time. And this Rock Lobber has only 1 target, really. I mean, I could shoot a rock at that one little skink. Or at those skink skirmishers, but even that, meh. But because that Stegodon is a large target, as Daniel was so kind to remind me, I can shoot it over the top of my boys because I can see it. So let's see if we can do it again. Can we just kill a second Stegodon 2 turns in a row? Well, we're going to try, so I need to figure out how far I think this is. All right, I am guessing 34 inches right to the center of that Stegodon. Let's have a look-see.
On it.
Mate, I've done it. I've put it on. Heck yeah, I have measured my range effectively. But that is only half the battle. The other half are these special little dice. So again, looking for that direct hit. A direct hit will sort this out. Do it! No, 4 inches back. Looks like probably nothing, but I might clip. No, we miss. We miss just lame. Ah, so close. The dice didn't want it. They didn't want 2 rounds in a row of dead Stegodon, and that's fair. That would also be pretty gross. So, all right. Turn 2, Orcs and Goblins, not the best. Oh wait, we still have a combat phase. I forgot. Huzzah! It's time for Chariot. Yes, let's get in on this. The chariot, the freshly painted chariot with the unpainted base, has come in, slamming into the skinks, screening off, doing their job, screening the Croxigor. It's going to be doing D6 plus 1 impact hits because scythed wheels. So, 4, 5 hits. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use a Shaman reroll on that. I'll take that. That's pretty good. All right, 5 automatic hits at strength 5. We are going to be killing skinks on 2s. Okay, we start by killing 4 skinks. The back rank just evaporates as we come smashing into it, hitting it with the scythes and the little spiky bits. All right, and then we are going to have 2 charging boars. The boars have weapon skill 3 to your weapon skill 3? 3. Yeah, fantastic. Hitting on 4s. I will use one of my Shaman rerolls on that because they're coming in at strength 5 on the charge. Yes, getting the 2 hits, killing on 2s with Tusker Charge. Lame. You know what? I'll use the last reroll on that.
Okay.
Because why the hell not? Yes, I killed the 2 of them. Yes, very good. And then we have 2 orcs on the chariot, hitting on 4s. Yeah, we get them both. Wounding on 3s because spears.
2s.
2s?
They're only toughness 2.
Oh, toughness 2?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, well then yes, another 2 of them go down, sir. All right, we side through them. Everything hit and wounded and killed, so you won't get any attacks back because we killed the front rank. So what did we win by? How many did we just kill?
8.
8.
That's an auto
That is an auto break, sir. So they run 2d6.
3.
3 inches. Uh-oh. And they'd be going 3 inches that way?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Cool. Well, well, I'm gonna chase them. So we're gonna go 3d6 after them. Ha! Yes, and in fact we catch them. So I'm just gonna need to quickly figure out exactly how this works because I don't think I'm gonna run into you with this, but I'm just gonna work this out. All right, so we have we've had a bit of a look at this, and this is what looks like it happens. So usually, because they ran such a low roll running away, it did leave one like in front of the unit here. So there was one out here 3 or 4 inches away, put it still in front of the unit, which put me on a trajectory like this to get them, which meant that I did end up hitting the base. Now, a lot of the time, you shouldn't be running into fresh enemy with a pursuit because, you know, friendly troops are trying to avoid their own. And had he rolled a bit bigger and been a little further away, then it wouldn't have happened. And then I probably would have stopped at the difficult terrain over here, I think. But because they ended up stopping, you know, basically in front of the Croxigore still, the angle that I ran ended up clipping the Croxigore right here. And because of that, we have maximized in, so straight into the center so that we have the maximum amount of Croxigore in combat. So, oh boy, we managed to pursue into a fresh unit. Oh, that's pretty rough. We will actually need some panic checks for these 2 units, actually, technically before I overran, and even before your boys broke from combat. So, what leadership have we got here?
Probably 5.
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure they're 5.
So, all right, so leadership 5 and leadership 7. Now, let's get some measurements from your general. 12 to them, maybe?
Far away.
Yeah, no, okay. So we're outside the general's bubble. Oh boy.
So I'll do them first.
Yes, indeed, sir.
They are fine.
They're fine. Amazing. Getting a 4, was it?
4,
yes,
yeah.
Fantastic. And then these guys rolling 3d6, needing to get.
That's not
okay.
good.
That means I don't get them.
It's a 9.
Okay, hang on. We're gonna come back with that. These guys are running 9 inches.
They're gonna have to go this way. So
yeah, definitely not going to be getting them.
2. So you probably will get them.
Lame. God damn it. All right, so we'll be back with this in just a moment. All right, so I've had a bit of a look into pursuit and chariots and how all of this works. And it does say that if you are ever compelled to enter difficult terrain by, say, you know, being like a break test and fleeing, that kind of thing, you take D6 strength 6 hits. So obviously I don't want that. So with that knowledge, and I don't know if pursuit is considered compelled, you know what I mean? Would I stop at the edge here after killing them? Because I killed them here, but I think with pursuit you're supposed to go your full move, so in which case I'm going into the terrain. I really don't know exactly how this is supposed to work, so I'm just going to go with the version that's probably worse for me. And everyone can tell me how this is exactly supposed to work here. But I'm going to try and restrain my pursuit. Now knowing that, you know, my pursuit, if I fail, is going to put me into this terrain and probably destroy my chariot. So I've got a leadership 7 to attempt to restrain and not go into the skinks. So, and I do! Fabulous! I don't have to find out. So the skinks are alive. They are back right here. Fleeing away. Fabulous. Yeah, sweet. And I have restrained pursuit waiting here. These guys still would have had to do the panic check because they broke from combat nearby, and so they are still fleeing. I've restrained my pursuit, but I'd like to know how this works, guys. Put it in the comments. Would I, you know, if I pursued and hit these guys, would I have had to continue through the difficult terrain? And it is a pursuit move considered compelled. I mean, it kind of feels like you probably should, because this makes you make a decision of, do I kill the unit and enter the difficult terrain and maybe die, or do I restrain pursuit and not have to do that? So look, I'm glad that that's what happened, because it meant that we don't have to potentially do it wrong. This is all correct at this point. But put it in the comments, guys. I'd love to know exactly what you do in this situation. Do you pursue through into this stuff, even though the enemy would have stopped at the edge of it? Let me know, but that's what we are doing. All right, and that's the end of Orcs and Goblins turn 2. We did all right on the flank with the chariot. I moved up in a way that I am in no way confident with, and we had a bad magic phase and a uneventful shooting phase. But that is it. That is the end of Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Lizardmen turn 2. All right, we've got some panic checks at the start of the turn, because we have 2 units that are within 4 inches of this unit that has greater unit strength than them that is fleeing. So the Stegodon and the Pterodons are going to have to do some panic checks. What do you want to start with, sir?
Oh, let's start with the Pterodons.
Leadership 5, cold-blooded. They do it.
Oh,
amazing.
4 again.
Mate, these guys are the bravest.
Yeah.
And it's going to be leadership 9 from your general.
Yep.
Leadership 9, they should be fine. Sure enough. Yes, no problem. No panics. Lovely. Lovely. Very good. That would have been horrific.
All right.
Then it's going to be declare charges, and we do have one.
So we got that one over there.
Very good. So a charge into the rear of the boys. We know they're in. We'll move those in the remaining move step. And that's the only charge, I believe. Fantastic. So then
When do we do rallies?
Now. Right now, sir. Rally fleeing troops. Now, have they come within 12?
They have.
Yeah, nice. All right, leadership 9 rally, cold-blooded. They'll do fine. Sure enough, just that 6 was scary.
Do I re?
So yep, you can have them face in any direction.
So I'll just.
Yeah, makes sense. Get them facing that chariot, which is probably coming back.
These guys?
Yes, for them as well.
They'll be too far away. So
yeah,
just
leadership 5, cold-blooded, and they're all right. They're back, mate. Amazing.
Can I? Do they just turn on the
yeah,
spot?
they turn
don't?
on the spot.
All
Yeah.
right.
So get them to face the foe.
Cool.
Lovely. All right, cool. So that brings us to, oh yeah, this guy's going to keep on running. So 2d6 straight towards the table edge. A whole 4 inches. Off
Whoa.
he goes. He's getting out of dodge. All right, so that brings us to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Daniel, give us a wrap up, sir.
Just redeployed those. They moved up slightly. They moved up slightly. He kind of turned so he could see them. Mm-hmm. They charged the back of the orcs.
Indeed, boom, into the rear.
These guys flew over the top of everyone.
Excellent,
So
getting ready to threaten the artillery.
Kind of going
piece.
close to that, yeah.
Indeed.
That's about it, really. Yeah.
Sweet. Sweet. All right. Cool, man. Well, that is the movement phase done. It's time for magic phase. Lizardmen magic phase the second. You've still got your 8. And I've still got my 6. All right, sir. What do you want to start with?
So I'll start with the second sign of them all for
Very good.
just 2d6.
Looking for those re-rolls.
Oh, double one.
Double 1! Wait, hang on. Who has second sign of Amul?
He does.
But he ignores miscast, right?
He does.
Excellent. Yes, all right. So Slann mages being the masters of magic, they have no miscast. So lucky. That's pretty great. All right, but no second sign. Sad.
Then I'm going to do Urunon's Thunderbolt into them.
Very good. Who's casting this?
Same dude.
Same man,
Yep.
looking for the Slann. And what does this one do?
Just D6 Strength 4 with no armor saves.
No armor saves. Very good.
Okay, that's not very
Low
good.
dice.
It goes off
Yeesh.
on an 11.
An 11. Wow. An 11, eh? Yeah, look, I'll try and stop this. I'll use the same amount of dice. I'll use 4. Ha! And sure enough, it is gone, sir.
right.
Boom, outies.
And then I'll do Forked Lightning, and I'm going to just aim for the Fanatic.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Irresistible. Very good.
Does 2.
2 hits.
Strength 4, needing 3.
Killing it on a 3. Yes, and sure enough, the lightning forks out and fries the last of the fanatics.
All right.
Yeah, very nice, sir. And that's magic phase done?
Shooting.
All right, let's have
So
it.
these guys will all shoot at them.
Very good, sir.
So I'm pretty sure I'm outside half, but everyone looks like they're in range.
All right, sweet. So it's just going to be -1 to hit, so 5s to hit, sir. Oh, 6s because of your multiple shots.
That's yeah. All right. 20, needing 6s, and It's poison, so...
So if you need a 6 to hit, it's not poison.
Okay, gotcha. 1, 2.
2 hits.
All right, and then needing 5s.
5s.
No.
No. All the blowpipes come through. Only 2 managed to find flesh, but not in vital points.
All right. I'm going to fire the bow...
At the trolls?
The trolls.
Makes sense.
I think if I'm within 8, I can chuck my spears at him. I think I'm just out.
Indeed.
All right, so I'll fire the bow at them.
The big bow at the trolls.
Misses. All right. They've got 3 shots.
Oh, very good, yes.
They are skirmishers, so can they shoot 360?
Yes, I think they can.
So I'll just shoot at the Shaman.
Lame.
I need 5s because you're a single...
A single model, indeed, sir.
Oh, I got a hit.
You get a hit.
Which is poison.
Spicy. Oh my god. All right, so you just auto wound him. He's got a single wound remaining. My poor little Shaman cops a javelin. Oh my god. But just in the knee. Just in the knee. He's badly hurt, but he's all right.
I took an arrow to the knee.
Exactly. He took a javelin to the knee.
They can't shoot when they rally?
No, they can't do anything, unfortunately. So is that... Oh yes, combat. We've got a spicy combat phase. The flying pterodons slamming into the rear of the orcs. Amazing.
I get 2 attacks each.
Sweet.
I believe. I'll just double check that. 3 attacks each. Strength 4, weapon skill 3. Poisoned attacks.
Spicy. All right, so you're hitting on 4s, but 6s auto wound. 9 attacks, looking for 4s.
Only 3. 1
3,
auto
but a
wound.
single auto wound. Beautiful. Otherwise, you're wounding on 4s, sir.
Ooh,
Getting 3 wounds total.
So 1 is an auto and then 2 saves.
Yep, cool. Does poison ignore armor?
I don't know, does it?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, 3
but
saves.
It doesn't matter. I've got light armor and your strength 4. You kill 3 guys.
Oh.
Hell yeah. 3 men do fall. That's pretty spicy. Very good. And so that would only leave me with 2 orcs to fight you back, because you killed 3 from the rank. And they have 2 attacks each because of double chopper, hitting on 4s. Getting a single hit. Uh-oh.
Toughness 3.
Very good. Wounding on 4s. I do get a wound, sir. Any armor?
6 up save.
6 up.
Oh,
no,
take
I put a wound on him. Lovely. How many wounds do they have each?
2.
2. Okay, nice. All right, so let's do some combat res here. So you got a rear charge. You did 3 wounds. I did a single wound. I have 3 ranks, a banner, and I outnumber you, sir. So you break automatically. Isn't that correct? Is that what happens if you lose combat?
I do.
Yeah, you auto break and they roll 3d6 to run away.
And then I auto rally at the end.
Indeed you do, sir. So we are going 13 inches back. All right, and that's where they end up because, they have a special rule that allows them to basically hit and run. If they lose combat, they break automatically, but then auto rally in any direction. So boom, there they are. They've hit me, they've swooped in, they've killed 3, taken a wound, and then flapped back. Getting ready to come in for round 2.
They're a nuisance.
That's super annoying, but super cool. Cool, I think that's it, yeah? That is it. Sweet. An interesting turn. We've got some things set up. I still don't know what to do about anything. So that is it. That is the end of Lizardmen, turn 2. Orcs and Goblins, turn 3. Animosity, here we go. Let's keep a good thing going. All right, boys. They're all right. Biggins, also all right. Gobbos. Love and life, hell yeah, love this. Trolls, leadership 8, still getting it on the 8, heck yeah. 3 turns in and everyone's still playing nice. Is this even an Orc and Goblin game? Doesn't feel like it. Alright, that brings us to charges to declare. So, again, I think I only have the one, I think, because I think I've only got the one. And it will be this chariot. It's going to charge into the Croxigor, so hold or flee.
Hold.
Hold, fabulous.
Do you have to take a fear check?
Ooh, snap! Oh. Forgot about that. Fear-causing guys, leadership 7. All right, can we charge them? Oh, double 1! Amazing!
Nice.
The bravest of chariots. So far, the freshly painted lore has not lived up to that chariot. So far. Oh, probably just cursed it. Okay, cool. So, I think that was my only charge. So we go on to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, everything is still just surging forward. The Orc boys have just booked it out from here. Chariot has pushed up into Chariot threat range. Biggins pushed up, only being able to move 4 because they were march blocked by the Pterodons. Goblins pushed up, Black Orcs pushed up. The Trolls have sprinted their way, marching into the swamp, basically just putting themselves in, multiple threat ranges here. My Shamans have all left their units and are out on their own now. Great Shaman Snaggletooth over here. Little Shaman Zaggedy over here, and Ziggedy over here, all just trying to get lines of sight to do their deadly Shaman work. So, speaking of Shamans, it's Magic Phase time. I've still got my 10 dice, and we are just going to start with a Nibbler's Itty Ring, the bound item again, coming in at the Slann this time, sir. Oh, look at that, it made it, and it is a 2+ to it because he gets +1 to dispels. That's pretty spicy. Very good. Let's do something else. What are we gonna do? Is that 8 inches? I'm considering doing a Fists of Gork from him into them, but I don't know if that's 8 inches. It looks very close. I think it might be. 4, 8. I think it might be. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to do a Fists of Gork into those boys. I'm going to throw 2 dice at it. Yeah. Oh. And I do get it on an 8, and it is a 7+.
What does it do?
So every model in that unit takes a Weapon Skill 3, Strength 4 hit.
Wow.
Indeed.
Yep, I'll just let you have that one.
Let me have it. Oh, amazing. Let's see. Oh my god, by the barest of margins, I am just out. Boo! Ah, so close, but no cigar. All right, I'm gonna use 5 dice on a Wah. This is it. This is the time. I need to Wah everything into combat. This is the big swing. So I need, what is it? It's a 10+. I'm gonna use the max dice that I can, which is 5. 5 dice, looking for a Wah. Okay, I get a 6, 5, I got 2 2s and a 3, that's gross. So 10, 16, 17, 18 on the dice. Do I want to re-roll that? 18 on 5 dice, that's not great. I'm going to give it a try, I may as well. I'm going to use the Staff of Badum to use my once per turn re-roll and re-roll these. I don't think 18 is big enough, so oh my god, I got even worse. So 10, 15, 16, hilarious. On a 16, sir.
I'll dispel scroll that.
Very good, makes sense. All right, that leaves me with 3 dice left, and I'm going to throw 3 dice at a Brain Burster from this little man into those Croxigor. Ha! I do get it, sir, with an 8. Brain Burster is an 8.
I'll just use 4 dice.
4 dice, very good. Show me a double 1. No, you get it. Very nice. No, my magic phase completely null and void.
I was lucky.
No, mate, that was my big swing. Was push everything forward and try and get that Wah. I had actually forgotten about your dispel scroll. So well done, sir. That was the right time to play it, for sure. For sure. All right, that's magic phase done. We're rolling into shooting phase. And it's the Rock Lobber. It is the Rock Lobber.
You gonna try and go for him again?
I don't know. I feel like these guys are blocking line of sight, surely. Because they land, oh no, because they land on the ground so I can see over. Ooh, spicy. All right, I've thought it through and I think the Stegodon is the bigger threat at the moment because it's just going to charge my trolls and probably kill them. And after this turn, most things are going to be in combat, so I don't think I need to worry about this surviving anymore at this point. I think it's done its job, and if it can finish off that would be amazing. And there's a good bit of stuff in scatter range, so it's not a bad shot. So I'm just going to go again. I'm going to go 34 inches right to the center of it again. So I am just off the edge of it currently, like half a centimeter off. Indeed, yeah, pop a little dice. That's pretty much.
It's like right there.
Like right there at the moment.
Like
so
really, in the middle of that dot.
Hell yeah! I just need it to scatter 1 inch that way.
Yeah, I put a little. It was like. It was like that.
Like right on that dot.
Yep.
Love it. All right, so I just need it to scatter 1 inch this way. It can't even scatter 1 inch. 2 inches this way, right into the center. Come on, do it. Do it for the Orcs and Goblins.
Just
for Gork.
do it.
Gork. Oh, 10. It's a direct hit. All right. So, so I do clip it, but I don't clip it properly. That's not amazing. All right. So firstly, so it's only going to hit it. Yeah, exactly. A strength 4 hit. So on a 4+, I hit the model. Ha!
You do.
I don't. It's a 1.
Oh, it's a 1 to 4. Oh, yeah, gotcha.
Because it wasn't under the dot. It's 50-50 even if I hit it, and I did not. Lame. And I didn't even go for any of my Gork and Mork rerolls. This was a mistake. Because I could have rerolled that. But all right. Well, that was bad. Yes, I just do have the 1 combat over there. Let's go over there for it. All right. Here we are with the chariot slamming into the big old Croxigore. The freshly painted chariot is going up against the freshly painted army. So let's see how we go.
I win because I'm shinier.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. The shiny.
You get distracted by my shiny scales.
By your incredible shiny scales.
I'm so shiny, dear.
All right, we're hitting him with the sides. D6 +1, impact hits. Oh, only 3. Why didn't I go for my rerolls? 3 hits, strength 5 to toughness 4, so wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, sir. A good
6
spread.
up saves.
Ooh, 6 up armor saves.
Oh.
No, a Croxigore goes down to the slamming in charge. Just to the scything wheels, we like hack through its shins with a amazing. All right, now we've got 2 boars coming in at strength, weapon skill 3, hitting on 4s. Oh, we get him. Strength 5 on the charge for Tusker charge, so wounding on 3s. A single wound, sir, another 6 up save. Oh. No, a wound goes through. Ooh boy. And then 2 orcs hitting on 4s. Yes, we get them both. Wounding on 4s because cavalry spears on the charge. Damn. Uh-oh. All right, we did some damage. It probably wasn't enough. So you got 6 attacks coming back on 4s. Oh, mate, that's a decent spread of hits.
Strength 7?
Strength 7, so wounding on 2s. You do 4 wounds. At strength 7 to his 4 of armor save, I think you just butchered it. Does it have 4 wounds? It only has 4 wounds. So yeah, it came running in, smashed into their mate, slashed it up, and then they have just swung in with these incredible like maces and spiked things and just crashed it, killing the boars and then just like lopping their way through the boys and smashing the little machine to kindling. So the freshly painted model, it did a pretty good job. It did pretty
well.
It did pretty good.
It did a fair bit.
It's done things. Maybe not enough though.
It's done things.
All right, that's my turn done. I think that's going to be a leadership test for these boys because that unit was destroyed in combat. They're going to have leadership 8 because the general is nearby. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. Lovely.
What do I get to do anything? Do I get to reform or anything?
No, so you stayed there. You're locked in place.
Just not cool enough.
Indeed, indeed. All right, but that is the end of Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3. Lizardmen, turn 3. Charges to declare, and we do have some, do we not?
Oh, yeah.
All right, talk to me.
So he's going to charge the trolls.
Very good. Does it cause fear?
It's terror.
Oh, so does that mean they have to take a fear check?
They do.
I think that's the way that works. A stegodon causes terror.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
It's a big angry dinosaur.
It is. You're not wrong. All right. Well, they've got leadership 8. They're all right. They fear not. Trolls.
Right, they're going to charge them, so they'll
very good. They'll take a fear check. Leadership 8. They fear. So they'll be hitting on 6s in the first round of combat.
No worries.
I'm just going to put this dice next to them so I remember they are subject to fear at the moment. Hey, come on. Yes, there we go.
And then they'll charge them.
Very good. I'll hold because it doesn't make sense to do anything else. All right. And also we had a look at this. We were going to be charging this, and then I read the rules for flyers entering woods, and they can't. God damn it. I didn't know this. I knew that there was a thing about them like maybe needing to land outside and walk in, but I figured a charge would mean that they would fly to here and then walk in. But they can't. Flyers can't enter a wood unless they land outside of it and then walk in the following turn. So
I'm just gonna have to turn around, you know.
Yeah, look, mate. Honestly, I'm really sorry. I didn't know that was the way This worked.
Got to learn something.
That's it, mate, and we both learned this, so damn it, flyers attacking things in woods.
No,
not
we're
super
playing for
effective.
sheep stations. We got to start again. The whole game.
Never. All right, so that is all the charges are declared. We've taken the relevant fear checks and whatnot.
Right.
So we're going to go on to remaining movements. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Daniel, take us through it, mate. Give us that wrap up.
Okay, so charge, charge, charge. They stood still because they're going to shoot.
Beautiful.
They realized that they don't like forests, so they turned around and came back.
Flap, flap.
These guys decided to join the battle again, and they're back here.
Yep, they've come back to harry the back ranks of the boys.
Yep.
Caw-caw.
And then these Croxagors just wheeled around. Maybe they'll do something later, but we'll see how we go.
All right.
He moved up because he's going to shoot through him.
Yes, he uses him as a conduit.
He's like a telepathic conduit.
Indeed, sees through his eyes. Amazing. Cool, and then we are rock and rolling into that magic phase, sir.
Yeah.
So let's make it happen.
Let's do, I'm going to do the Portent of Far.
Okay, what does that do?
Reroll ones on hits and wound rolls.
Very nice.
I'm going to put it on my...
On the Croxagor.
On the Croxagors.
Very nice.
So I'll just use 3d6 on that bad boy.
Cool.
I got an 11 all up.
An 11 for re-rolling hits and wounds of 1. Do I care? You're killing goblins here. I don't care. You can have it.
All right.
So just pop the card down behind him so we remember. Because it is it's the glory of the card. We can just pop it there and be like, oh yeah, there's a little thing on there. What's next?
All right, next we're going to go with Forked Lightning at old mate there.
So you can't target him because he's within 5 inches of
Oh,
the
true.
It works
All
the same way with shooting.
All right, well, I'm just going to go with second sign of them all. I'll just put 2 dice into it.
Get your rerolls.
Goes off on an 8.
Very good. Well, I don't like people having rerolls because I know what having rerolls does for me, and it does great things, so I don't want it. And I'm going to spend 3 dice to get rid of it. Yeah. And sure enough, it's gone. Get out of here with your rerolls.
And then I'm going to do Uranon's Thunderbolt.
Okay.
And I'll shoot from him at the chariot.
At the chariot? How dare you?
Goes off on a 13.
Ugh, spicy.
Oh, if we were Skaven.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I need to beat a 13 on 3d6. Can I do it? I cannot. Not at all.
Huzzah!
Oh, no.
All right.
So what's this doing? D6?
3.
3 hits. 3 strength what hits?
Strength 4, no arm sets.
Okay, 5's to wound, sir.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
Oh, 1 wound.
A single wound?
Whoa!
Very nice. You've smashed a wound off it with a thunderbolt. You know, he channels his energy through this guy and you know, chars some of the chassis.
3 wounds?
How much does it do?
Just 1 damage.
Just 1 wound, yes.
Yeah.
So 3 wounds remaining. You are correct, sir. Lovely.
Regular shooting?
Yes.
Oh yeah. All right. So these guys are just going to all pop off at that.
Oh no, my chariot.
Ooh. So -1 for multiple shots.
Yep, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them would be over half range.
Yeah, it's 12-inch range. I'm pretty sure.
Indeed.
So I think half of them will be at -1.
Okay.
So I'll do the half at -1 first.
So -2 for multiple shots.
Yep. So needing 6s.
Needing 6s.
Oh, 3. And then needing 6s again.
Indeed, for strength 5.
Nothing.
Ugh.
All right. And then these ones need 5s.
Indeed.
But they really need 6s because they need that
Because
poison.
that poison. Looking for the poison shots. Oh, wow.
2 poison.
2 poison. My goodness.
2 saves.
All right, 2 saves of 4 up. I save 1, but take a wound.
Boom, boom, boom.
Very good. Down to 2 wounds remaining. Ow.
Let's do the 3 shots from the birds over there.
Very good. Into the boys.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Needing, what, 4s?
I don't know.
So you moved, but you ignore moving and shooting for general.
so 4s.
Yep, so 2 hits. Fantastic. Wounding on 4s.
1 wound.
A single kill. Black. Very nice.
These guys, can they target the little rat?
That's a good question. Is he the closest enemy model?
Oh, no, I think the Black Orcs are.
Yeah.
Can I see him?
Yes, definitely.
I'm guessing the one closest to you can't see him, though.
This one?
Yeah. Because it's like a 45 degree.
It is, yeah.
So it'd be like that. he'll probably like just miss.
So you can
Right.
split fire him into something else.
He'll shoot the Black Orcs,
Very good. He's shooting the Black Orcs.
and those two will shoot him.
Fantastic.
Black Orcs misses.
Oh, no.
The dude's onto the other dude. Oh, wow.
No dice. Can those guys throw javelins while in combat? Can they throw them from the howdah into combat?
I don't
Maybe
think they can
not.
throw into combat.
I don't think
and
so.
And he's not the closest.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. So no. All right, that's shooting phase done. We've got the biggest of combat phases because it's almost everything, everything that counts is in combat. Yeah. Except the Black Orcs, they count. All right, sir. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the Croxigors.
Start with the Croxigors. Very good.
Let's
All
start
right.
with those.
Let's get in tight on it. Here they are, the big crocodile boys. They're beefed up with some extra magic, the potent of far. All right, mate. They've got 9 attacks.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s because goblins are only weapon skill 2. You can re-roll that 1. Spicy. Yeah, very nice. Getting 7 hits.
2s again.
Slaying on 2s.
Rerolling these. Oh, look at all those
Holy
ones!
God! I should have dispelled this spell. No! And you still roll a couple of 1s. There
So
we go.
5.
5.
5
Wow.
goes squish.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You killed the front rank because I've got ranks of 6 here, except for the champion. So I'll have 6,
And the
7, 8. 8 attacks coming back. All right, 8 goblin spears, the rustiest and crudest of spears coming back. We are scared of you, so we are hitting you on 6s. Oh, we get a couple of hits. A couple of them manage to overcome their extreme terror and still land a little spear in there. We're strength 3 to toughness 4. We're wounding on 5s. No wounds. Very good. They were very weak little attacks. All right, let's do some combat res here, sir.
You'll be win by 1.
Am I? Because you killed 5?
Yep.
I have 3 ranks, I outnumber, and a banner.
And then you got a musician.
Oh, and then I got a musician. Hilarious! Well done, sir. That's some,
Do
that's
I
some quick calculation.
suffer neg 1 or is it just a straight?
No,
roll?
you do. It's -1. So
Alright.
it's their leadership 8 because you're in general.
Leadership 9.
So 8 because -1.
Oh, yes. Touche.
All right, sir. Yeah.
7.
Yeah, hell yeah. With the cold blood, they stick around. Lame. I kind of wanted my boys to run so that I was ready to go.
We want some goblin flesh.
No, don't eat them.
Yes, come to me.
Okay, all right, let's do him.
Oh, Stegodon versus Trolls.
So,
this is spicy.
Stegodon does D6 plus 1 impact hits.
Hitios. Very good. All right, coming in with those strength 5 impact hits. D6 plus 1. Oh, he's come in strong. Uh-oh, Trolls.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4, mate. So wounding on 3s. How many did you get?
4.
4 wounds, so that does kill a troll and put a wound onto the second one. Very good. Regens actually happen at the end of the combat.
Gotcha.
So let's continue.
4 attacks from
From the monster itself.
monster, so hitting on 4s. 2.
2 hits, wounding on 3s.
1.
1, very good. We are down to 1 wound remaining on one of those trolls.
And then we got 5 attacks from the crew.
Very good.
Okay, looks like they just have normal hand weapons.
Normal hand weapons. Weapon skill 3?
2.
Weapon skill
so
2.
it's still a 4, isn't it?
Indeed it is, yep. Hitting on 4s with the skinks on top.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Getting strong hits. Strength 3 or strength 2?
Strength 3.
Strength
so
3,
nearly 5s.
wounding on 5s. Oh boy, we lost that one.
1.
1 wound. That
do you
does
have a
kill the
save?
troll. No, just the armor.
Just regen.
Just regen, sir. So you've killed the 2, which would mean that I have 1 of them attacking back in combat, which is not the best. Well, I think if I want to get some combat res, I'm going to have to attack the crew, even with their 2-up save. So we're going against the crew. We are hitting them on 3s. Well, we get 2 hits, and we are wounding them on 2s. We do get the 2 wounds, sir.
Strength?
Strength 5, so -2 will give you 4 up armor saves.
Oh,
Wow, we killed 2 crew. Hell yeah.
I'll just put a little 3 on top of them,
Yep.
so we know.
Sounds good, sir.
Awesome.
So now I do my my regen rolls, of which there is 6, because you caused 2 trolls to die. So 6 wounds on 4 up are getting saved / regenerated. Oh, 1! Oh my god. So a single troll comes back
With a wound.
with a wound. Ridiculous. That was such a bad roll. I should have saved half of those. Boo. Alright, so you've done what?
I'll win by 2.
Mate, you do this quick. What do you mean you win by 2?
5?
So you've done 3 for 5 wounds. Yes, correct.
2. Sorry, you've got 3. No, you did 2, because
Yep,
I got 3 left.
2.
And then outnumber.
And I outnumber you, yeah?
Yep, because I'm only unit strength 8.
Okay, well, there you
unit
go.
strength.
So yes, indeed, you do win by 2. I'm in my leadership 6 bubble.
Leadership 8 bubble?
Yes, leadership 8, so down to leadership 6. And I imagine I'm within battle standard bearer
Yes.
range. That looks like 12 inches. So it's a re-rollable leadership 6. Can we do it? Here we go. Leadership 6! And we get it on the first one. Hell yeah, that was important. Excellent, because now that it's big charges down, that is significantly worse. So we've got a chance. We've got a chance here. If I can start making some goddamn regens. All right, that is that combat done, sir. We're coming over to this one. You've got a champion in
do.
there, yeah?
I
Do you
do.
want to declare any challenges?
Nah.
No, you don't? Fair.
Do you want to challenge me?
You know what? I'm an orc. I'm declaring a challenge with my unit champion.
I'll just...
Don't worry about moving stuff.
we don't.
They're in base
I'll do
contact.
the champion.
All right, so 2 attacks, weapon skill 4.
3 attacks. 2 plus 1.
Ooh, very good.
Because they're 2 base.
Yes, indeed. All right, sir. And I am weapon skill 4 as well for the boss, so hitting on 4s. You get that hit.
Your weapon skill 4, did you say?
I am, yes. And your strength 4? What?
Strength, well, 4 base plus a halberd.
Oh, they've got halberds. Snap. That's not good. All right, sir. Winning on 3s. No wound. All right, well, I'm attacking your back, mate. So I'm hitting you on 4s. I missed completely. Lovely.
We love that.
Indeed, sir. We'll just get in tight on this quickly because I didn't yet. Look at this. Look at this glorious fight. So yes, there's a remaining 3 men coming in with 6 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Your weapon skill 3 or 4?
Biggins or weapon skill 4.
Okay. 2 hits.
Oh, spicy. Wounding on 3s because halberds.
1 wound.
A single wound. We have a light armor and shield, which will give me a 6-up armor save. Oh, I make it!
Nice.
Unbelievable.
Right.
Okay, well, that'll leave me with 4 big orcs. The biggins, the big boys, the green boys. Swinging back in on 4s. Oh, we're swinging like a rusty gate. And
4?
we are strength 4, so we're wounding on 4s. No wound. Look at this. Yeesh. So we caused no damage to each other. Amazing. Look at all these big swinging dicks and no wounds were caused. Okay, so how many boys do you have in that unit?
16 plus him.
He's just 1, right?
I think
the
he might
heroes
be.
are only usually 1.
Oh no, unit strength 5. So
What?
16 plus 5. Yep, the Slann has a unit strength of 5.
Holy God!
So 21.
21, that means you outnumber me. Unbelievable.
I won by 1!
You did, you son of a gun.
Whoa.
Unbelievable. All right, well, when maybe in leadership range, can you check this range here for
Yeah,
me? I think that looks like 12.
Pretty close.
Yeah, 4 days. All right, sweet. So we've got battle standard bearer and general. So we're leadership 8 down to leadership 7 because we lost by 1. Because the damn Slann is so fat, that fat little goddamn toad is somehow unit strength 5. Amazing. What a dog. So, re-rollable leadership 7. Here we go. Hooah! Oh, that's a 10. That's not good. Come on. With the re-roll, are we inspired by the banner? Inspired by Big Boss Zog? Yes! Oh. Amazing! Again, the re-rolls come through. The leadership of the orcs manages to hold. Amazing. Wow. None of those combats were decisive. That's incredible. Incredible. Okay, but that is it. That's it. Jesus, what a turn. So that is the end of Lizardmen, turn 3. Orcs and Goblins, turn 4. This is going to be a big turn. This is potentially a turning point, if you will, for the Orcs and Goblins. So, or slash for this entire game. All right, so let's start off with the turn at the start of turn things. Animosity for those boys out on the flank. They are all right. Wow, not a single failed animosity check yet. These guys are in combat, so they no longer worry about fighting each other. They have enemies in front of them to fight. We do have a stupidity roll for those trolls. Leadership 9. They're still good. Oh my god, trolls, you're doing it. I love you. That's it. All right, so now we have some panic checks because we have a terror-causing unit within range of this here Shaman and these here Night Goblins. Now I need the Shaman to pass it, but honestly, I'd be pretty happy if the Night Goblins failed, because that would run them away. The Kroxigor could not pursue because they didn't win the last round of combat.
Wouldn't they have to run that way because they've got to run directly away?
So they also have to run. So there's like a flow chart of things that they have to go through. So they have to run away as directly as possible from the thing causing the terror, while also staying away from enemy troops, while also, if possible, staying like not fleeing through friendly troops. So the only path to do that exactly is through this channel. So that would be the way that they fled. But yes, the Kroxigor couldn't pursue because they didn't win the last round of combat. So that would just open a beautiful spot for my boys to get in there, the big boys. So I want them to fail this panic check, to be honest. But let's see what the dice say here. So let's start with the Shaman. Shaman on leadership 9. Does he have terror? He's all right.
Leadership 8.
Leadership 8? No, leadership... Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right. Thanks, mate. You know my things. Leadership 8. I don't have a leadership 9 general. Now, leadership 8 because Snaggletooth. But Snaggletooth is kind of whispering, "Get out of there, goblins! You filthy little bastards, get out of there!" Nah, it's a 5. They're sticking around. Damn it! Damn it! All right, well... Such is life, c'est la vie. So that's the panic checks done. So now we come to declare charges. And I think I've only got the one, and it is this Orc Boar Chariot into the flank. We had a look at the angles here, so these guys are that little bit, there's a bit of a gap here because they can't actually go together. So with them being that little bit extra forward, we are just in the flank here. So we're declaring a charge into them, and that will proc a panic check because they're being hit in the flank while being engaged in the front. So it's going to be a leadership 9 panic check for them, sir. Very good. 8. They get it on the 8. That was some high dice there.
I was like, oh!
Spicy. I think that's the only charge because these guys are still just waiting in the rear with the gear. So that's it. That is it. We go on to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. All right, Black Orcs have just moved up a bit. The Shaman has actually run back into the unit because he's getting a bit threatened by these here little spear chucker boys. Goblin Zaggity has scooched his way back as well, just trying to keep some stuff in line of sight, but hopefully not be close enough to cop some javelins. And Ziggity has zipped his way around here so that he's got some line of sight on these units. Yeah. And boys on the flank moved up a bit because they are still march blocked, still useless. Go boys, yeah! And that's it. So it's time for yet another spicy magic phase. I've still got my 10, you've still got your 6. I am going to start with another classic Nibbler's Itty Ring, and I'm going to target your Slann, sir. So you wanna spend a dice to get rid of it on a 2+?
Target my Slann.
Can't I? So if he's sitting above them, well, I can.
He's still in the melee.
Okay. So the Nibbler's Itty Ring gets rid of all of your usual targeting rules. So you can just pick a character within 24 inches.
How much damage does it do?
It does a single strength 4 hit with no armor saves.
Oh yeah, you can just do it.
I can do it?
Yep.
Beautiful. What's his toughness?
5, I think. I'll just double check.
What?
Yep, toughness 5.
Toughness 5. Ridiculous. I wound him on a 5. Hiya! I don't wound him. Lame. Yeah, okay. Damn it. I'm going to throw 2 dice at some rerolls on Mork Save Us, needing a 5 up. And I do get it. I get it on a 9, sir.
What does Mork Save Us do?
Gives me the D3 rerolls.
Oh, just the flat rerolls?
Yep.
That's not the...
No.
And you got on a 9.
On a 9, mate. Yeah, I rolled high.
Probably going to have to wait to see what other craziness you pop out. So, yeah, I'm going to just allow you to have the D3 rerolls. Wonderful.
Thank you, sir. I'll take him. Hiya! And I'm getting a 2. Consistent 2. All game. Love that. Nice. Love that. What is next? What else am I going to do? I am going to throw 2 dice. I'm going to throw 2 dice on Here We Go, targeting the Biggins, which will allow them to fight a round of combat in the magic phase.
All right.
2 dice from little Shaman Ziggity. Yeah. And I get it on an 8. Here we go. It's on a 9+, so I'm going to use his Shaman Fungus. It's time for another spicy fungus, so he pulls out his gnarly glowing little fungus from his filthy robe, from out of his crutch, his crutch flap, and he's going to eat it, and yes, it adds an extra 4, so that means going off on a 12, sir.
I'm probably going to have to let you have that as well, because he still has 6 dice left, so...
Yes, indeed I do, sir. So, excellent. Here we go goes off. I've never had this actually happen. This is fabulous. So they get to fight a round of combat in the magic phase without you able to attack back. So, we have a challenge going on still, so my boy's going to throw some attacks at you in the challenge. He's hitting you on 4s. He gets you once. He is strength 4 to your toughness 4, so we are wounding you on 4s. Nah, we don't wound.
And 4 guys.
Yeah, I'm thinking about using a reroll on that. I'd like to kill your champion. How important is it? What other stuff do I have? No, it's not that important. And then 4 regular biggins, hitting on 4s. Getting 3 hits. Hell yeah, that's more like it. And strength 4 to toughness 4. Wounding on 4s. Single wound, sir.
Saves!
Lame! Well, that was an uneventful little sweet spell. How lame. Alright, what else have we got? What else are we gonna do? I'm gonna throw 2 dice at a brain burster from this gentleman. At what? What's important here? You know what, I'm gonna throw it at these guys. They're pissing me off. I want them gone. Throwing it at the skinks. Hiya!
What do you need?
An 8, and I get the 8, sir.
I'll just roll 2d6 to try and get rid of it.
Very good.
Ah,
you do, you son of a gun. How many dice you got left?
4.
4 to my 4, you filth. All right, well, I think I'm going to go for a Gork's Warpath, because why the hell not? It's time. I need it on a 10+. I've got 4d6. Ha! I don't get it, so it's time for the Buzzgob's Knobbly Staff reroll. Actually, I did. I got it on a 10, but...
It's not a very high roll.
That's a terrible roll on 4d6. So, come on, give me something spicy. It's time. It's time for an Orc Magic Phase to get spicy. Oh, and I do. Yes, it turns instead into a 16-19.
Ooh, not enough.
Not enough. It goes off the Gork's Warpath. Excellent. Yes.
What did you target? What
I didn't actually pick anything, but I'll pick something now. All right, so I'm going to start by targeting that unit of Croxigore. So we are doing D6 strength 6 hits to them. 5. Oh, that's a big swing. Oh boy. Their toughness 4.
Yep.
So we're wounding on 2s. Huh. Okay, that's 5 wounds. So what? I just killed 2 of them. They got 3 wounds apiece.
Yep. So he'll be on 2, and this guy's dead.
Oh snap! That's a big swing. Hey, just get him out however you need to. Woof. Demolishing the Croxigore, hell yeah. That was a big one. All right, and now it's important. On a 4+, I continue to stomp. However, on a roll of 1, old Daniel gets to pick one. And on 2 and 3, he wanders away. So, on a 4+, so he's wandering away. I am going to use a Shaman reroll to attempt to reroll that. Now's when I roll the 1, right? 4+? Yeah, I pick another unit with a 5. Hell yeah. Interesting. I think I'm going to pick that unit of Croxigore because they're feeling a bit dangerous out there on the flank, and if I could kill a couple of them, that'd be pretty spicy. So, D6, strength 6 hits for 1. Yeah, it's time for that last reroll because 1 is not good enough. Hoyo for 3. Still not the best, but all right. So wounding on 2s. 3 wounds, sir. It finishes one of them off and puts one of them on, 2 wounds remaining. Excellent. All right. Does it continue? Does the huge foot that's just come and crushed into the big lizards, does it continue on a 4+? Oh, it's 1! No! All right, mate. Who do you want to stomp?
I'll stomp your chariot.
That makes a lot of sense. Uh-oh. All right, D6. 1. Oh, mate. Wounding on a 2. And you do wound it. He's down to a single wound remaining. Mate, that would have been a huge swing. That was massively unlucky. Those skulls, I told you, those skulls, they come up, mate. All right, that ends my magic phase. That was pretty good. I neutered 2 of those units and then copped a wound. That was not the best, though. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, that brings us on to the shooting phase. And I've got... I've just got this sweet artillery piece left. Now, I could target one of these two flyboys, but that's getting pretty danger close to everything here. But because I can see that Stegodon, it means I can see the unit beyond it, which is that unit of Kroxigor. And I wouldn't mind finishing the Kroxigor off just to stop that flank from being quite so scary over there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to target the Kroxigor. But I could target them. I don't know. A Kroxigor in the flank there could make a big difference. These guys are super annoying and I'd like to see them dead. We actually do need a panic check for this Kroxigor at the end of that phase. I'm imagining you've got the 12 inches there.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Sweet. Lovely. All right, leadership 9, panic check, cold-blooded. Yeah, 8. Oh, yeah, 7, of course. Lovely. All right, so he's still good. Nah. Yeah, look, I'm doing it. I'm gonna throw the rock lobber over there at the Kroxigor. I gotta figure out how far this is. Well, look, I don't know how, but it keeps looking like 34 inches. So that's what I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess 34 inches straight towards that Kroxigor. Could you help me out, please, Daniel? Just missing again. 33 would have been perfect. Maybe even 32. But all right, that's where she's landing at the moment. Let's see where she goes. Ha! That's a direct hit, so it does land there. Amazing. So I do clip him. So on a 4+, I hit him. Ha! Nah, I miss him. Damn it! So whoosh, out it comes sailing, landing just beyond him, kicking up earth, showering his filthy scales in dirt and grime. But he stands firm. All right, that brings us to the combat phase. So we only have one charge, and that was the chariot. So it's the chariot happening now. I should have saved some of these rerolls for this, because this is going to be really important, but I did not. So it's going to be D6 +1 impact hits from the boar chariot, slamming into the flank of that there unit. So here we go. How many? Ooh, 5. I will take 5.
Strength 5?
Yes. Strength 5, automatic hits, wounding on 3s. Very good. 4 wounds come through, sir. What's their armor save?
Only a 5 up because they've got halberds.
Okay, so that's 4 dead, sir. That's a big swing. That's a big swing, starting swing for the... Oh, yeah, those magnets, mate. they're
strong magnets. Yeah, that's for sure.
Very nice. Cool. All right, then we're going to have 2 boars hitting on 4s, coming in here. Getting a single hit. Wounding on 3s for strength 5 on the charge. That's another one one dead, sir. Yep. And then it's going to be 2 orcs coming in at 4s to hit. Getting 2 hits. At 4s to wound for cavalry spears. A single wound. So that'll be a 6-up armor save, sir.
Ooh.
Oh, another one goes down. Wow. Big hits from the chariot. Jesus. Chariot did 6 kills?
Yep.
Whoa. Disgusting. All right, so then we would just move on to this combat. And what's the initiative of these guys? 2?
2.
I am also initiative 2, but you won the last combat, didn't you? By 1, because you were outnumbering. So you go first, sir.
All right.
We'll start with the challenge.
Let's do the challenge.
All right, 3 attacks hitting on 4s. Oh, what was that?
Triple
1? Daniel!
Those dice can stay over there for the rest of the game.
Indeed, my friend. Jesus. All right, well, my Orc Biggin champion is coming back at you on 4s. Oh, he gets them both. And 4s. Oh, he gets them both, mate.
6s.
Ah, no. And so he'll be worth 1 point extra for overkill. Yeah, you can just take him from the back. That's fine.
I'll just take that one.
Beautiful. And just pop a dice next to him with a single, like a 1 next to him, so we know he's worth 1 extra. All right, and then your other 3 boys from the front can fight.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s.
3.
Okay, nice. Statistical.
Strength 5 now.
Yes, so 3s.
1.
1. Jesus, mate. What's happening with your dice?
6 ups.
Yes. Oh, no. I did not save it, so you do kill a biggin. Sweet. I will swing back with my remaining 4 biggins.
-1.
Yes, thank you. Hitting on 4s. No. Good work, boys. Okay, so...
I guess it's stubborn on 8s.
Yes, because I'm definitely beating you here. So, leadership 8, stubborn, cold-blooded.
Oh, I got a 9.
No! Dude!
Oh, wow.
All right, so look, we'll We'll come back to this because this happens actually at the same time as everything else, but we know they're fleeing, so just pop 2d6 behind them because that's going to create a whole bunch of stuff. Oh boy. All right, where do I want to go to next? Let's just move down the line. Let's go here. So he's initiative 1? 2.
Crocs. Oh no, yes they are.
They're initiative 1?
Yep.
All right, so my goblins are going first. So there will be...
They have great weapons anyway.
Oh yeah, of course, what I'm saying. So maximizing wise, what are we looking at
4.
here? 4 of them?
Yep.
Yeah,
so
4 of them.
9 attacks.
Yes, 9, exactly. Thank you, sir. 9 attacks. He's got 2 wounds remaining. Can we put him down with the spears? We've overcome our fear because of strength of numbers and because we're filthy little goblins. We're hitting you on 4s. A terrible roll. I'm getting 3 hits. We are strength 3 to your toughness 4, so we're winning you on 5s. Getting 2 wounds. Oh my goodness.
4 ups.
4 ups. Oh, you saved one, left. You son of a gun.
3 attacks.
Yes, indeed. Hitting on 3s.
Oh, 1 hit.
1 hit, lovely.
Wounding on 2.
Smushing on a 2.
Got a kill.
Very good. You kill him. So I'm winning by a bunch here. So 3 ranks. A wound apiece, so that doesn't matter. Over outnumber, and a banner. So I'm winning by 5, sir. Leadership 9 down to 4.
Oh,
no, he's out of here. They will chase. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that later. Let's come over to Stegadon. So it's the skinks on top first.
So I've got 3 of them left.
Yes, indeed. Getting
1.
2 hits.
What's your weapon skill?
Weapon skill 3.
Yep, just 1. Nothing.
No wounds. All right, trolls are coming back in.
What's their initiative?
2, I think.
Pretty sure the Stegadons are 1. Oh no, initiative 2. Well, I got 1 hit.
So we rolled slightly off camera. We did get 1 hit. These guys are initiative 1. Trolls are initiative 1 and Stegadon is initiative 2. 1 hit,
Wounds.
1 wound. So you do kill the troll that was on 1 wound remaining, which will give me 2 trolls to fight you back. With 6 attacks.
Didn't they fail their stupidity test?
No, they passed it.
Oh, they passed it.
Yeah. So 6 attacks, swinging back in. So again, I think targeting the riders is the best way to do things here. So 6 attacks into the riders, hitting on 4s. Yeah. Oh wow, we got a lot.
Strength 5.
Yes.
Wounding on 2s.
Yeah, okay. That's 4 wounds, sir, and they'll have 4 up armor saves.
Ooh,
Make 1. Oh, we kill all 3. The crew is gone. We're just reaching up and pulling them down and eating them, stuffing them into our mouths. Hell yeah, so...
Just put a little 5 there, don't know.
Yeah, beautiful. Good. So we did... Oh yes, and now I've got a single regeneration. Oh! No, he's dead, damn it.
Well, I did 1.
Indeed you did, and I did 3.
And you outnumber me.
Sweet, so that means I win by 3.
You win by 3.
Win by 3, sir. Leadership...
9.
9.
So 6.
Indeed.
I got a 6.
Unbelievable! You hold, lovely. All right, so now there's a bunch of things that need to happen. So they need to take a panic check because these guys are breaking from combat.
Stegadons are immune to panic.
Spicy. Yep. I like that.
Forgot to say, Stegadons are also stubborn. But that's all right. I got a 6.
Indeed,
so
nailed that. No problems. Okay, so now we're going to resolve these breaks from combat. Let's start over here with these guys.
All right, running 2d6.
I'm going to chase with both because foolish not to.
Why not?
Indeed. So yes, running 2d6.
8.
8. An above average roll. Very good. We'll start with the biggins. The biggins get an 8, so they're going to catch them and chop them down. Rip. Oh my goodness. Oh, we actually need a panic check for
those guys.
Yes, those guys as well.
They fail. So only leadership 5.
Yep, 2d6.
9.
Now, would your priest there be within 6 of that unit?
Well, he's not a general.
No, in terms of panic checks, would he need to take a panic check? Was he within 6?
Well, I forgot what I rolled. Do you remember what I rolled?
Oh no, so it's just when the unit broke from combat.
Oh yeah, he would have been within 6.
So he needs to take a panic check as well.
I think he's only leadership 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
he'll also flail and run.
So they got a 9.
Very good. Oh no, the Lizardmen are breaking. The lines have crumbled. No.
Right.
Very good.
Okay.
And then, yep, a panic check for him.
Oh, he already failed.
Oh yes, he failed, that's right. He's running 4 inches back. There. Very good. My boys will be going 8 inches forward, and then my chariot will be going 3d6 inches forward. Oh my goodness.
17.
17 inches? All right.
And
we'll
then
sort all that out in a minute.
He's running?
Yes, he is running, and they'll try and pursue because, Matt, if you don't...
I got a 5.
Uh-oh. And the goblins surge forward and get him on a 6. Oh my god. And with a 6, they may slam into the flank of that there Stegodon. Wow. We'll be back with where all of this ends up. And this is where it's all ended up. So the chariot has swung straight out into the back lines. The big uns have rushed forward, cutting down the Slann and his bodyguard. Ugh. And the goblins, emboldened by furious energy of being so small but so many, ran forward, chopped down the Croxigore, and have slammed into the flank of the Stegodon. Wow, what a spicy turn 4. That was outrageous in the extreme. Mate, yeesh. Alright, so we're going to go into Lizardmen turn 4, and then depending on where things land at that point, maybe call it. But that is the end of Orcs and Goblins, turn 4. Lizardmen, turn 4. Charges to declare. What are we doing, Daniel?
So, we're Alright, he's going to charge that.
Oh my god! the little star priest.
The skink priest is going to charge there.
Amazing.
Why not?
I'll hold.
He's going to charge the flank there.
That's going to be a panic check for those boys. Leadership 8. Oh, on an 8. They do not panic. Fabulous.
That's a 9.
Ah! Oh
Your
my
eyes
God.
deceive you.
They do! God damn it! Oh, so they're going to flee. Damn it! Is that do I flee from combat? That's the way that works, isn't it? When I've been hit? Yes. Did I win this combat? I did.
You did.
Yes, so you can't, you've got another guy there anyway, so you can't pursue. But yep, they're going to flee from combat. Ridiculous, god damn it.
Can he pursue?
So at this point, they're going to flee away from you,
gotcha.
and if your charge gets them, then you get them, and they're
enough.
dead. If you don't, then you don't. So they're going to flee 2d6. It needs to be reasonable.
7's pretty good.
7?
How close was I?
So yeah, where are you?
3.5.
3.5. It seems like you catch them, doesn't it?
That is, 10.5, and I got a 12-inch charge. Should I just go forward the full 12?
I believe so, yes. So the trolls break from combat. No, fleeing away and just get cut down by that lone Croxigore. Panic.
Do I have to do my other charges, declare charges first, or do I move him now?
Whatever, just move him now.
All right.
So he's just going to go, 12 inches forward from where they ran away. Boom, out to there. Wow, ridiculous. All right, keep declaring your charges. That was gnarly.
Well, he's charging the rear of that because I already said I was going to.
Yep.
And then they're charging the rear of that.
Fantastic. Are they charging still?
I think he's probably in the way of them now.
Oh, look, he wouldn't have been at the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were just going to charge him.
Yep, fantastic. Yeah. I could flee.
You could, yeah.
I could flee with him. And if he flees, I can still potentially keep his... Yeah, look, it doesn't make sense that he's just going to cop that charge. So he's going to flee. He's going to be like, no, thank you. And he's going to flee 4 inches away, which will get him out of range.
So I just move forward 6 inches?
Yes. Yeah, so if our charge goes 6 inches forward. Lovely. I wonder if he would have been in range. Hard to say. But
No, I was...
You reckon you were out?
I would have been in range of getting to him.
But not to
with
catch
the
him.
flee,
No, very good. He's run away.
He's
Smart
holding,
boy.
isn't he?
He is. Yeah. I'll cop that. So these guys are going to need to do a panic check because they're getting hit in the rear while being engaged in the front. Ooh. Hilarious. Oh boy.
Leadership 8.
Leadership 8. Yeah, they hold it. Lovely. I'm so disappointed about those trolls. They'd been such a gem. Lovely.
What's that one for?
That was to actually just show that they were being copped by fear at the time, so they're all good now.
They're just charging in there.
Yeah, fantastic. Get them in the rear. Nice. All right, so that's all the charges. Yeah, you can put him in.
Hero skink.
Rallies? So, rallies, mate.
Let's do him.
Yep.
I think he's leadership 6.
Cool.
Oh, he gets a 3.
He's sticking around. Lovely. He rallies. And what about the little skinky boys? Leadership 5? Oh, they got the 4. Amazing. Everyone's turning around. This is ridiculous. Oh, my poor trolls. I'm so sad about that. That's so lame. Okay, well, panic. There you go, people. So
Magic?
yeah, there's no movement phase, is there? No. So yeah, let's just go straight in the magic phase. Hell
So
yeah.
he'll just do the... Actually, he'll do Uranon's Thunderbolt first at them.
Love it.
So I need a 9.
Uh-huh.
Probably not going to get it, because I've only got 3d6.
Okay.
2d6, because I'm level 1.
Oh yes, you can only roll the 2.
Oh, it fails. Oh, look at that.
So sad.
How about it?
So sad.
All right, he's going to cast Second Sign of them all.
Yeah, get you them re-rolls.
Fails anyway, needing a 6+.
Lame. Okay, no magic. Very good.
All right.
With the slime gone, you know, they can only channel so much energy. So it's
No shooting,
No
because they
shooting.
charged and
Yep.
failed.
combat.
Combat.
So where do you want to start?
Ooh. Let's leave the best for last. Let's
chariot.
Let's leave the hero skink for last, right? So let's do
Amazing.
them. So 3 attacks each. Hitting you on 4s.
They've got 3 attacks each, not 2?
They are, 2 wounds. Yeah, 2 wounds, 3 attacks.
Spicy.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They are.
Let me just double check. Otherwise, the internet will yell at me. Okay, so 9 attacks.
Very good. 9 attacks, hitting on 4s.
Fear the internet. Okay, hitting on 4s.
Always.
Not too bad. Close
pretty
to
good.
average.
Yeah.
Strength 4, toughness 4,
Winning
hitting
on 4s. Killing on 4s. Oh, kill 4 of them.
Ooh.
Amazing. I'll just pull them back a little bit so I can get 4 of these boys out. Boy. Yeah.
Ooh, epic.
Epic
Big dick
destruction.
damage.
Indeed, sir.
Alright.
I got a single guy coming back at you with 2 attacks, hitting you on 4s. I miss them both. Lovely. Uh-oh.
Alright,
Alright, so I had
2 ranks.
3. Yes, you're right. I had 2 ranks. Banner and outnumber.
I had 4 kills and rear attack for
Indeed.
6. So I win by 2.
Spicy.
Run away, you pathetic greenskins.
I don't want to. I'm definitely not in General's leadership range. Maybe in Battle Standard Bearer range. Can we check that?
Let's have a look at that.
It
I
looks-
think there's a
I
B
think it
stick in
is.
it. Yeah, I think you get it. Alright.
Alright, so we're leadership 7 down to leadership 5. Rerollable. Huh? 7? Uh-oh. Rerollable. They're running. Oh, mate.
3d6 versus
Indeed.
2d6.
2d6. Ha! I'm going 4 inches.
I'm going a billion
You
inches.
are flapping them to the ground. As they run away, you're just like running after them, stabbing them in the back. Wow, what a fucking swing. Amazing.
Do I just hit you?
So I would be attempting to go away from my own troops.
Oh, I thought you just ran directly away.
Again, it's directly away. I mean, what did I roll? I rolled like an 8. So,
I don't actually remember what you rolled.
like, let's just say you did. Get in there. Go on. Put them in.
Well, I mean, where would they go? Would they go that way? Which way would they go?
They would go trying to stay away from you and me. So I'm assuming they'd go that way. But let's just put them into combat. I reckon it probably would have. So yep, there we go. Lovely. What a lovely little swing. Hell yeah. Yeah. So
Same thing again.
so I charged last turn
But I charged.
and you charged this turn. So
So it would go him, them, then him, wouldn't it?
So I would assume that because I was the first unit to make a charge, because mine happened in the previous turn, mine would go off first, and then yours would, and then the rest.
This stuff makes my brain explode. No, that's all right. Do you want to just you do yours against the Stegon first?
I'll throw my stuff into the Stegodon. So it would be all of them. So it's going to be 13 attacks. Oh no, wait, I don't get ranks on charge. So it'll be 7 attacks. 2, 4, 6. 7 attacks going into the Stegodon, hitting it on 4s. Oh yes, lovely. And
You didn't have to make a fear check.
I know they'd already overcome their terror.
Cool.
And I overran into them, so that happens without any sort of checks. So I've hit them a bunch of times. What's the toughness on that
6.
thing?
Needing 6s.
Wounding it on 6s. I get a wound.
Oh, 4 up.
You dog, you son of a gun.
Smashed it.
All right, so yep, swinging into the back, sir.
Let's do the birds. Hitting you on 4s.
Very good. What'd you get?
Just 4 hits.
4 hits. Toughness 3. So
Threes.
winning on 3s.
4 saves. And neg 1.
No saves.
Oh, they don't have armor.
No, sir. They've got a shield, but that is it. Oh my god, taking units out when there's a unit attacking them in the back sucks. Sorry, there's 12 of them minus 4.
So you get 8.
8. 3, 6, 8. Look at that. Hell yeah, the right amount of dice.
Hitting me on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Wounding on 4s.
Indeed. Oh no, surely not. Toughness 3?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's strength 4.
Yes, 2 wounds, sir.
Oh, that was exact odds. 6s. Oh, I got 1.
You get one, you filth.
Woo.
So one of them is down to 1 wound remaining. Oh, mate, this is spicy. So now your Stegodon gets to a fight.
4 attacks.
Yes, on 3s. Nice, gets them all. Uh-oh.
Strength 5, needing 2s. Mm-hmm. 3 1s.
Oh my god! He kills a single goblin.
Nom, nom, nom,
Heck yeah. Okay, let's do some combat res. You killed 5, and you got a rear charge. Yes, I did 1 wound to you boys. I had 3 ranks.
I only have a unit strength of 14.
At the start, I outnumber. I have a banner.
I won by 1.
I lose by 1.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable.
All right.
So I am leadership 8 down to leadership 7 rerollable.
Ooh.
Yeah, we get it the first time with a 7. We stick around. Amazing. Wow. What a fight. Look at this. That was actually a really powerful turn, mate. That was bang on. We still have some more, indeed. We have the hero of the skink at the back there fighting.
I think he only gets 1 attack.
Uh-oh.
Because he's just a wizard, so I'm pretty sure he only gets 1 attack.
Indeed.
You're a wizard, Harry.
But look at this fight.
1 attack. Weapon skill 3.
So weapon skill 3. Hitting on 4s.
I'm weapon skill 2.
Ah, very good.
I'm needing 4 anyway.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh!
I couldn't see it. What is it?
I got a 3.
Ah, very good. All right. Well, 2 orcs can fight you. So we're hitting you. Oh boy.
Hitting them on 3s.
You're hitting you on 3s. We get a hit. We are strength
Toughness
3.
2.
Wounding on 3s. We don't wound you.
Boars, do they get to strike?
No, because you've hit me in the flank there, right? So
Boars only strike at the front?
only to the front. Only to the front.
I did not know that.
Indeed. All right. Wow. What a spicy turn, mate. Ridiculous.
I'm guessing that's a draw because you outnumber me and I got a flank.
Yeah. Ah, no, you don't get a flank bonus because you're not unit strength
But you
5.
outnumber
So
me?
you're losing by 1.
Leadership 6. Oh, roll 1 more. Oh,
Double 1. The insane bravery of the skink.
What's running away?
Amazing. Do you want to continue?
Ooh, let's have a think about it.
All right. At this stage, what are we doing, sir?
I think we might have to call it.
I
don't think I can pull back from that one.
Yeah, look, that was a
fun.
fantastic turn to finish on, though. Because, look, at this point, the Black Orcs charge there. We destroy those. We win that combat.
charge there.
Yeah, but I can charge into the priest. He could run away, but potentially run off the field. I'm definitely holding the chip value at this point by killing the Slann and all of those points. So, but a lovely finish, a lovely little fight back with the bird boys at the end. That was pretty great. So look, the remaining boys, we're going to assume the Slann perhaps managed to somehow survive. Some of them are, they're dragging him off the field, or he's just straight dead. But the rest of them, they're going to be fleeing back to the cave that they managed to go through the portal, and they're going to be portaling back to, but I don't know. You reckon they could use the portal if the Slann's dead? Maybe not. Maybe the Flat boys will flap home, and the rest of them are just stranded here. But either way, they're not getting the relic from old Snaggle Toof this round. The Black Orcs did absolutely nothing and just, threatened the table. Good work, boys. But that is it. That is it. What a spicy game. That was a lot of fun. We're going to have a chat about it in the post-game. And there it is. There it is. It is an Orc and Goblin victory in the end. Oh, what a game that was.
Yeah.
That was spicy. That was a lot of fun. Good game,
Thank
my
you.
friend. Good
Yeah,
game.
thanks for the game.
You're
Appreciate
most
it.
welcome. This is one of your first games back into 6th edition, right?
It's the first time I've played Warhammer Fantasy in like 15 years.
Dude,
Yeah, it's been a while.
Mate, honestly, it didn't show you played like a vet in terms of, or at least in terms of like remembering rules and like you were real quick on calculating like combat reses and stuff. So honestly, I didn't see any big mistakes. I really didn't. I didn't see any big like, oh mate, don't do that kind of moments. So
I had fun. It was good. I had fun.
Dude, it was excellent. That was a great game. The turn 1 rock lobber killing that Stegodon.
That was wild.
Oh, that was brutal. Yeah. That was a bit savage. And it was pretty funny that it was like, it was the the Orc Shaman guiding the rock into it. Because it was getting ready to just clang off like a horn or something.
Yeah.
But then, you know, with the Shaman reroll with him, you know, using Mork to guide it down straight into it and blah. That was
crazy.
That was pretty cool. That was a cinematic moment, but it was brutal. Brutal to lose such a huge piece in the first turn. Good thing you had two of them though.
Yeah.
Handy.
Goodbye, 235 points. Destroyed by like what, 100-point rock lava or something?
Yeah, 80 points, mate. And rock lovers.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can see why people don't take monsters very often.
Indeed, they are susceptible to things like artillery for sure. But you know, if I wasn't shooting at that, I was shooting at something else. So
I don't know.
It's an interesting one. My goblins did it amazing. They did a great job. The fanatics didn't have a great showing. They didn't do much. They just like carved up the remaining crew.
It was good. Yeah, I was lucky that I pulled them out so quickly. You know?
Yeah, that was lucky. That was lucky.
Like the skinks from the horde did something.
They did. Yeah, man. That was 75 points of fanatics just gone.
That's good.
So that's something. That's something. Yeah. The big pivotal moment in the combats once everything was locked in was that chariot getting into the flank. That chariot in the flank gave me all of the combat res, and even so, you did have a stubborn 8, so really it came down to that stubborn 8 being failed.
Or just never getting that second sign of a moors. Like if I had have gotten that
You could
on
have
that
used some
turn,
rerolls.
yeah, it would have been pretty good.
Yeah, man, that's why I always tried to dispel it. Every time you throw it out, even though it's not a very offensive spell against me.
It's very situational.
Mate, it can change a game massively. Rerolls in a dice game changes things hugely.
Sure.
And, you know, me constantly having Mork Sabos, I know how important that is to me and how much that can, like, change things.
Sure.
Like, you know, first turn is a perfect example of that. Having a reroll to just be able to kill the Stegodon instead of doing a single wound to it made a huge difference on this game.
Yeah, it was really good.
So every time you went for second sign, if you got it, I was trying to dispel it. I was throwing at least 3 dice at it every time.
It's good to know for next time.
Yeah, man.
Maybe I'll throw 4 dice at it next time.
That's it. It's important. It's important. It's a big one. It's a big one. Because like you said, if you'd had it on that turn, you weren't losing that leadership.
Yeah,
and
I mean, if I play Super Magic next time, we'll see.
Indeed. I mean, how else do you play Lizardmen if not like heavy into the magic?
I know.
How else do you play them? It's kind of their thing.
Carnosaur leader, maybe.
Ooh.
But that's another large target you could try and snipe with.
with the rock lava.
First turn, boom!
But I don't know. And see,
Get your stuff and go home.
pack it up, mate. Thanks for coming.
GG.
Oh, exactly. I can't believe the way my trolls ended. That made me sad.
Yeah, that was pretty arsey on my part.
That made me sad. Because they'd been having a great game. They'd been, you know, smashing into stuff. They weren't just like killing everything they touched.
Yeah,
but they'd been doing a thing.
Right.
They were doing a thing. And then, them just getting charged in the flank by a lone... I don't actually think they would have needed to make a panic check because he wasn't in strength 5.
Yeah.
All right, well, I know it's already in the comments, guys. I know it's already in there, but I caught it. I caught it now.
Yeah.
So in the end, they would have just stood there and taken the fight. So, man, that's annoying. That's annoying. But in this game, you know, in the canon of this game, in the narrative, they fled. They lost their nerve.
The orcs forgot the rules of war.
Yeah, and they were like,
the trolls are like... Trolls got scared.
They did. I mean, look, the fact that they never failed a stupidity test was pretty amazing. None of my units ever suffered from animosity.
That's pretty good.
Pretty amazing. And see, that's the thing. Like, part of the points value of Orcs and Goblins is tied into the fact that they're not very...
reliable?
Yes, thank you. Not very reliable. And so when the dice go the right way, and they are reliable, you know, they're never just standing around squabbling, the trolls didn't fail their stupidity tests, suddenly they become a relatively powerful faction.
Yeah.
If the, you know, risk-reward stuff goes towards reward, they can be pretty strong, and I think a lot of it happened today. My magic was relatively effective.
Yeah, your magic was pretty strong. I was pretty surprised at how like powerful orc magic can be.
It can be, mate. I mean, when you skew all the points into it, which I did.
I mean, I was pretty underwhelmed with Heavens, but
that's
fair.
What
it is what it is.
Indeed, sir. So Heavens can be really good, but no comet. Comet.
That's what I was fishing for.
Of course,
definitely
man.
need the comet.
Of course, and like, you know, with a horde army like Orcs and Goblins, and with me all being stacked up in the middle like I was, a comet just being placed there at the right time would have been would have been devastating. Chef's kiss. But the fact that you didn't get it made it a bit rough straight from the outgo. But yeah, just in general, you had a bit of rough time with your magic. There were times when you weren't getting the spells that you needed.
Yeah, it didn't really feel like I was getting like the full use out of it. Even if you weren't playing a crazy magic heavy army, I still feel like it wouldn't have made a huge impact. It would have made a bit of an impact, but not a big one. So maybe Heavens wasn't the go. Maybe something else.
Maybe a smattering of a couple of things with your other dudes. I need to make up some more of the magic decks so that people don't have to just be like, I'm using this one deck, and then that's what they're using. I just need to keep making them. So I'll try and have a few more ready for you before we come back for another one, my man. But what an excellent game. What an excellent game. It was so cool to face the cold-blooded Lizardmen again, man. I imagine it was satisfying to get them on the field, to finally see them,
It was good to be able to play them and figure out what kind of works and what kind of doesn't.
Indeed, mate. Indeed.
Pterodons were kind of the MVP for me that game.
Pterodons, those things are freaking annoying, man. They're freaking annoying. And they did a great job just harrying those boys and ended up killing them and chopping them down. You can just imagine them like flapping after them, just like stabbing.
Slowly taking out a few here and there, and then finally at the end going in for the kill.
As they're just like, the orcs like run and they're just like, yes, boom, boom, just flapping and snapping and like pulling them up into the air and throwing them and shit. Would have been great. Thematic as all hell and just picturesque.
Very much so.
My freshly painted chariot did a great job. Smashed into some skinks, smashed into some Croxigore, killed one, put some damage down, and then just got pushed, got smashed down. But this was a fun list. I quite enjoyed my new Orc and Goblin list with a double chariot. Chariots are good.
Yeah.
Chariots are good, man. Toughness 5, those impact hits, strength 5 boars on the charge. They're spicy. They're definitely spicy. But yeah, there it is. There it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I did too.
Man, what a great game. I love Warhammer. God, it's such a bloody good game. It's always so much bloody fun. If you enjoyed the video, much like we did, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you've gotten all the way to this point and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, guys. Just hit that button and all it's going to do is put more of my videos in your newsfeed when I upload them. And I'm sure you want that, right? If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. It is our channel members that can continue to grow this channel. It allows me to keep putting funds into it. It allows me to keep telling my wife that this is a thing that I can do, right? Because there's the potential of this getting bigger. So, if you want my wife to keep letting me do this, think about becoming a channel member. Anyhow, you can give a super thanks, a one-off donation if you're not interested in a subscription-based thing, but you still want to support. That's how you can do it, guys. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, links in the description. But until next time, I'm Stos, this is Daniel. Happy wargaming, and be good to your mother.